you guys. So that's awesome. That's awesome. So
Yeah. So yeah, guys. I don't know how much more you want to talk, Matt, or when you want me to get started and all this stuff. I was like literally
I
even working
appreciate
the
it.
presentation all the way up till now.
Well, let me just complete what I was going to say when I saw you pop your head in and say you're on the other side with everybody else, and I had to pull you in. But I just let everybody know what's really important, because I'm going to tell you this guy has built a list of over a million subscribers, and not only that, he makes millions of dollars a year from it. And actually, right there behind him in that thing, that shows that's because you made $1 million last year, or was it?
Yeah, that's one of them. I got two more coming actually. It's all literally from email marketing, So if I wouldn't have that if it wasn't for email marketing. And basically what that represents is that I've done $1 million in one sales funnel. This one actually did, I think, 2.8 million total. I'm not to the what do they call it, the 8-figure club yet.
Yeah.
On that particular one. But I got two more coming. One did over 7 million in total, but I didn't even realize they were giving these awards out from ClickFunnels until like last year or two, and I was like, crap, I got to put all my stuff through ClickFunnels because like, this is legit, It's better than having like a diploma, on the back. You got the doctors with their degrees and stuff. It's like, I'll just take one of these. No offense to the doctors on here. I'm just saying, like, you're way too smart for me.
That's awesome. So let me just say this too, is what I'd really recommend everybody doing. Remove all distractions, absolutely all distractions you guys possibly have. I will tell you, if you have Skype up, put down Skype, actually turn it off because it will interfere with GoToWebinar. In fact, actually, I've been noticing that also Facebook does it too. So any social media you got up, turn that off. What I'd really recommend even more than that, one, go do that. But two, if you've got a headset, you've got a second to go grab a headset, so that you can really give all your undivided attention to him, because, I'm telling you guys, this is, it's amazing. And Bob and I we were talking about this yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, like this internet marketing math, somebody just hit me up and I'm like, dude, the reason why most people are broke is because they don't know how to do freaking math. They're doing it wrong. This guy really makes $1 million. A lot of people say they do it. It's proven right there. He's got 3 more funnels, making millions of dollars a year. You guys have an opportunity to listen to somebody like that. No bullshit. Real, true, here's what's working. And actually one thing you guys are going to love, because we're both from the same area, that's a big thing, is, we don't, like put a bunch of fluff in it. I just told somebody today, I was like, you're being an asshole. You're giving me bad math. He's like, what the hell? So, it's not, it's somebody, it's just one of those things. That's what you're going to get. And, he's going to be very frank with you guys. So pay close attention. You guys are going to hear the truth today on what's working in his business. And so, Bob, I'm just going to tell you, man, you said you kind of watched me from the background. I've been watching you from the background. You have sent so much money. I'm just always just, it's funny because you probably kind of know it a little bit more, but you're thinking you're the only one. I'm like, how am I the only one from Ohio, like my area in Ohio that's made it? And so, I knew you were from there, and I've always paid attention because, you know what, my hometown boys, in a sense, how we come from the same, the same world. But I say that, folks, I'm telling you guys, you have an opportunity. He's built a list of over 100, over 1 million people is making over $1 million a year from email marketing. Folks, this is the one webinar to tune into, pay close attention to, and, just remove all distractions and listen up. And I'm going to pass it over to you, but I'm going to tell you high five to everything you've done. And it's an honor on my side too. So to have you here.
Awesome, Matt. So I've been trying to clear out this frog in my throat. And then while trying to clear out the frog in my throat, I literally started choking live on the webinar. So my eyes are kind of red. And so if you hear me clearing my throat, I apologize. Do you hear me? Does everybody hear me? If you hear me loud and clear, just let me know. I'm going to get this presentation started, and we'll get going really quick. So cool. Yes. Awesome. Excuse me. So real quick, what really pumps me up is engagement. The more you guys engage with me, the more I'm just going to spill my guts, and I'm sure Matt will even probably throw in some tips and tricks in here too. My mission in here, and I'm going to get into this deeper, my mission of this event is literally to allow you to walk away with something like legitimately. I know you sat through so many events, and I'm building myself up here, so I better deliver, right? You've probably been through so many events, sat through so many different things, probably bought like tens of thousands of dollars worth of things if you're anything like me. Shoot, I'll tell you one thing. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars trying to learn e-com. I'm probably the worst e-com person on the planet, just being honest. Like, I suck at e-com. It's like the one thing I can't make work. I have no idea why. I've tried selling everything. But what I'm saying is, and this is coming from a guy who's made millions of dollars online, right? So I bought all the courses, not saying they don't work. They sure work for other people. But what I'm saying is this event is, I design it in a way where it's not fluff. It's something you can literally add to your business today. And I hope that you actually put it to action, because this is the one thing I know that's been working for the last 21 plus years, and it's never going to stop, because there's just no way for it to stop. Once you learn the 3 secrets that I'm going to go over today, and you start applying it to your business, it's going to be one of the best things you've ever learned. And so full attention. This will be a good time if invite your best friend, because he might want to hear this as well. Get them on here. Let's crush this. So let me just see real quick. Yes, not full screen. Yeah, it will be in a second. All good. Audio great. Video good. Awesome. Real honey, the raw kind. Oh yeah, that'd be nice right now. You got that right. Spent thousands so far. Awesome. So stick around, guys. I promise you this is going to be the best event you've seen all year, and you probably hear that again a lot, but it will be. Okay. So other than Matt's amazing events that he does by himself. So whatever. It is what it is. So I'm going to go right into presentation mode. Let me just turn off the background stuff here. Make sure everything's good. Okay, good. All right, so I'm going to go into presentation mode. I'm going to turn off my webcam so you don't have to see my ugly mug the whole time. See, there we go. And let me know if you guys, oh, I didn't push the button yet. Let's see. It won't let me share my screen. Let's see here.
Let's
I'll
see.
try my best to mute when I call. Yes, yes, yes.
Give keyboard and mouse. Organizer. You're the organizer. Oh, make presenter. Let me try this. See if this will work.
Okay. Let's see.
Does that give you rights?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Main screen. This should be my screen. Yes.
There we go.
Okay, guys. Let me know if you can see my screen. Give me a 1 in the box if you can see my screen right now. I just want to make sure everybody can see it. And I'm just going to go right through this, not waste your time. I know it's what is this, Thursday? It's almost the weekend. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't want to waste your time. Let's just get you freaking going. Okay. So use these 3 secrets on how I grew an email subscriber list of over 1 million subscribers that generates me millions online per year. Well, millions per year online in sales, right? So check this out. At any given time, I have 1 million plus subscribers. I was telling Matt yesterday, if you were on the Facebook Live event, I actually get rid of probably 100 to 200,000 leads a month. So if you do the math, I mean, I'm getting rid of roughly probably 1 million leads a year, right? So essentially, I've generated millions and millions of leads pretty much over every single year. We generate 1 million to 2 million leads a year. So with that said, let's see. Is everything looking good? I want to make sure. Let's see. Let's go. Almost 9 at night. Okay. Cool. All right. So let's just get right into it. All right. So who am I? All right. So my name is Bob Beckett. I've been living the laptop lifestyle for 21 plus years now. I don't want to sound too biz-oppy there, but I swear I coined that term before any of the biz-oppers got a hold of it. But I've generated millions of email subscribers without using affiliates and joint venture partners, which is actually a big deal. A lot of people, they literally only market with having partners, which it's not a bad thing. In fact, I was just kind of insecure, and I didn't really think anybody would want to push my stuff. So I was kind of forced to learn paid marketing and how to really generate leads. But now I do a lot of JVs and stuff, which is cool. But sorry about that. It just switched to I don't even know how that happened. Hold on 1 second. Oh, there we go. Oh, this only happens to me, just so you know. That's my wife and kids, by the way, with my sloppy desktop. There we go. We're back. All right. So you are breaking up. All right. Am I breaking up to everybody? Do I sound okay? I just want to make sure before I continue.
You sound fine to me on my side.
Okay. All right.
Everybody's saying good audio, okay, fine, good, sounds good, perfect
Cool.
in Europe, okay, good here, one, good,
Thanks,
good.
guys. Thanks, guys. All right, cool. So I built several multi-million-dollar online businesses using the same exact methods I'm sharing today. So nothing new at all. I've been doing literally the same stuff since I was 14 years old. I need to have a slide for that so I could show, a visual. But imagine a 14-year-old kid with zits and sitting in front of a computer. And this is back in 96, I think you figured out yesterday. This is back when like going on the internet and stuff wasn't cool, right? So during the day I played sports and the girls and had my friends, and at night I would sneak on the computer. I was just fascinated with, learning how to make money. Well, not at that point, it was programming. I was from 12 years old, I taught myself how to program. And then I got in these communities. Okay, this is before I knew what audiences was and that you could even make money online. In fact, I don't think anybody knew you could make money online yet, especially like just regular people like us, right? And I built these communities by accident where I had thousands and thousands of members in different groups. One was a hacking group, and it wasn't like bad hacking; it was like white hat hacking, and another one was like just friends and stuff like that. And before you know it, I had thousands and thousands of people. Well, this opportunity came out that said, hey, download this software and we'll pay you $0.25 an hour for every hour you have it on your computer screen. It was actually brilliant. It was these two 15-year-old kids that put it together, and they were making millions a year because these companies would market on the software on the bottom of your screen. So as long as it would track if you were active, it would pay you $0.25 an hour. Now, what was interesting was the first affiliate program I ever saw, and I didn't even know you could make money yet. Like this is before eBay and all that. They basically said, hey, take this link over here and share it with your friends. It will pay you $0.05 for every hour you share it with them, or that they use, right? So I was like, well, shoot, I got this big community of people that I could market to. I didn't even use that word market. I was like, I could email these people, right? So I did it, and before you knew it, within the first month, just with this little $0.25 an hour, $0.05 an hour thing, I had over $4,000 a month residual, okay? And it was just going and going and going. So from there, I started like saying, well, how could I get more? So I started just basically using a program. And again, we were talking yesterday. This is before spam was spam, okay? So everything I did was legal, but I had a program going into different chat rooms, and it would grab all the names of the people all night, and then by morning I'd have thousands and thousands of people to email, right? And I would just email more and more people, and before you know it, I had a six-figure business at a 14-year-old age, right? So I was just 14 years old. And long story short, I dropped out of school. I actually ended up graduating at a private Christian school because I chased a girl in there, and I ended up marrying her sister, her younger sister. I dated this sister, and then now she's my secretary, and then I married her sister. Does that make sense? And I always joke around. I say, it's okay, we're from Ohio, right? Anyways, inside joke. But that's me in a nutshell. And just to fast forward, I was 18 years old, and then I'll get right into this. I think it was right around when eBay came out. I became a power seller on eBay, selling used DirecTV satellite equipment. I was making $8,000 to $10,000 a week there. And I'm reading some of these comments. And then from there, I made my first $1 million in network marketing in a nutritional company. I was doing $780,000 a month in sales, which made me about $1 million that year in a nutritional company, all from list building, right? And I didn't even know what list building was. It just came natural. It was just like an accident, really. Or you could look at it as a blessing to know, like, and that's all I've done ever since. Anytime I want to blow something up, I just build a big list and sell a bunch of stuff. Build a big list, sell a bunch of stuff. I guess I mastered e-com on eBay, maybe a little bit, but other than that, like, I haven't been successful since. Okay, so I'm going to change the screen. Sorry. So my goal of this of this event is to break down the barriers and destroy the myths that have held you back for years from building email subscriber lists, and most importantly, earning a full-time income online. Now, myth number one, making money online is hard. How many people on here think making money online is hard? Go ahead and put a 2 in the box. I'm just curious who actually has that stuck in their head. You tried everything. You don't know what to do. Everybody thinks you're crazy. And by the way, as I said on that Facebook Live yesterday, if people don't think you're crazy, you're not doing it right, right? I know it's possible. Awesome. It's hard, hard, hard. Yeah. So a lot of you guys, you're stuck in that rut. You just can't make it work. And I get it, right? So the reason you may feel making money online is hard or even unreachable is only because you were taught wrong. It's not hard. Now listen to this. It's not hard to make money online when you have the right offers in front of the massive amount of people. Notice how I didn't say the right offers in front of the right people, okay? Because I am not the best at doing, the target marketing and doing like building a zero laser targeted list. I'll be honest with you. I'm really not that good. What I am good is getting a massive amount of people on a list. And the thing is if you look at, like, for instance, if you're in a grocery store line, right, and all of a sudden you see this magazine, maybe you're not into magazines, but you see something on the side, you had no desire to buy this thing, right? But a mass majority of people will buy these little things on the side at the grocery line, especially if they got their kids with them. They're like, can I have a candy bar? Can I have this? Can I have this? You didn't plan on buying that, right? You never plan on buying that. What I'm getting at is if you have a massive amount of people, like, for instance, I have BizOp lists that I sell weight loss stuff to. I sell skincare stuff to them, right? I mean, I've just always had success doing that, and then I'll build segments from the bigger list, right? So a lot of people, they teach only build zero laser targeted lists and then try to make as much money from that one list. I build massive lists and then segment out my niches from the massive list. That makes sense? Hopefully I'm making sense to you guys. I just want to make sure. Okay, yes, awesome. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Someone has to be buying the magazines. They're still there. Exactly. Someone's buying the stuff. Right. Awesome. Okay. So that's myth number one. Myth number two, traffic is hard. How many people on here think traffic is hard? Go ahead and put a 1 in the box if you think traffic is hard. A lot of people think this. I mean, and I understand why. I mean, so how many of you want to learn the secrets I use to generate unlimited profitable traffic online? 111 costs money, 1111. Yes, okay, so awesome. I'm not an SEO guy by any means. I like kind of like instant satisfying results to see if my squeeze pages are converting leads, and then I like to see if the sales come and stuff like that as fast as possible. I've had businesses with SEO that were making 30 to 50,000 a month, and Google changes something and it's like, bye-bye. I'm sure Matt's had some of that as well, but traffic continued. So myth number two. Would you agree if you could spend $1 and generate $2 back every single time, you could generate endless traffic? So I'm going to reveal my secret on how to do this as much as you want. In fact, some of my leads have generated me $3.20 for every dollar I spent. That's cold traffic. Excuse me. It obviously wants you brand and stuff like that, which isn't what this event is about, but you can brand later, and I'll get into that. But later on, you can literally, I've had some lists where it generated me over the year over $8 and something. Since one list had 8,000 people, and we generated just over 3.2 million and over the year. So, I mean, later on, once you get better and more comfortable and you're making money, then sure, you could brand, right, and do all that fun stuff. But right now, let's just get you making money. So what makes my training different than everyone else's? Okay, let me just go real quick over this. I actually generate massive amounts of traffic and sales and clicks. Clicks equal money, okay? Once you can really understand this, that clicks equal money, you're going to want to get as much clicks as you possibly can. It gets really addicting, actually. This is just over the last year. This is 5.9 million clicks to different sites of mine. I rotated 1.9 million clicks to different offers, and I'm going to share one of these secrets in a minute. And conversions, these are just leads, and some of them are sales. I didn't really track the sales in here as much. It says sales. I don't know why. I think it just meant it was conversions, right? So I definitely didn't have 297,000 sales, just so we're clear. But I definitely had over 1.3 million leads this year. So there's that. So this is my tracking software. And then, different accounts pay me different amounts of money. Of course, I got to show this. I'm showing this to you so that you understand that what I do actually works. It just works over and over and over again. 95,000, this is daily over here. Here's one of my funnels this is a new project that I'm doing. And I plan on getting this to over 1 million and getting another plaque. I want to have as many plaques as I possibly can. It's like addicting. Hopefully it lasts. And here's me with the plaque. I just want to show you that I'm real, right? So this is for a product called Crypto Ignited, and that's membership into the 2 Comma Club for earning over $1 million with ClickFunnels, right? And then lastly, I've been featured on places like Fire Nation with EO. You might know John Lee Dumas. That was episode 957, which that was really cool. That was when I really started. I also was on a lot of podcasts, but I do what I teach. So again, my results are not common. Okay, I have to put this disclaimer out there, obviously. My results are certainly not typical. An average person that attends any trainings gets 0 results. However, I am happy to show you what is working for me right now for free. This is not for the get-rich-quick people or amateurs, okay? What I mean by amateurs is just that mindset, right? You think you're going to come in and just get rich overnight. But if you do what I say over a period of time, you could make some good money, okay? I mean, that's all I could really promise you. Can't promise any amount or a certain amount or anything like that, or even time frame. I mean, it's all numbers, right? That's what I do like. That's what I love about this. Once you know your numbers, you can really scale your business. Hold on, let me drink some water here. Excuse me. Now, I have done man, I cannot get this frog in my throat, man. Hold on, let me cough. Whew, okay, bear with me, guys. I'm here. Now, I've done a lot of things right. I've done a lot of things wrong, okay? Now, but after building email lists for 21 plus years, this is what I've learned. Sending emails to your list is like getting thousands of Black Friday shoppers clicking and buying your stuff anytime you want, okay? You literally have control of everything, right? You can send as many people to as many offers as you want, any time of the day you want. If you want to raise, send another email. So building huge responsive email lists is something anyone can do with a little time and willingness to learn, even if you are not tech savvy at all. And if you could write a simple email, you can make this work for you too. So do you want the simple method that revolutionized how I use paid traffic to build massive email lists? I'm just curious. All right. I just want to see how many people, all that money choking you up. Nah, I don't know. What's really funny is I'm not as money motivated as I used to be. Now I'm way more motivated to like just get as many success stories as possible. All right. So the 3 secrets. All right. So secret number 1. Most people fail to build an email subscriber list because they do it backwards. Use my OPO method to immediately start getting results and essentially build your list for free. Okay, and I want you to start thinking about what OPO might stand for. I'm going to get right to that. Secret number 2, how to create mini email profit machines in less than 5 minutes without ever having to reveal who you are if you don't want to. Oh, I keep doing that. A lot of people, they don't want a brand. They don't want to put their face out there. They just want to stay secret. In fact, for the first, 13, 14, 15 years, I never even put my face anywhere. Like nobody even knew who I was. I was just sending emails, and you can still do this. I have plenty of people that nobody knows who they are, and that's what they want. They just want like laid back life and just send emails and make money, not deal with people, not deal with support, all that kind of stuff. And that's what I still love, right? Now, secret number 3, it's called stacking, and it's the number 1 reason I've been able to generate 1 million plus subscribers without having to come out of pocket to do it. And what I mean by that, obviously, is you're coming out of pocket, but you're profiting, so you get your money back, right? So, again, secret number 1, most people fail to build an email subscriber list because they do it backwards. Use my OPO method to immediately start getting results and essentially build your list for free. Now, what you've been taught. It's not your fault, okay? What you're normally taught by a lot of people is you buy traffic, you send direct to the offer, or you send to like a squeeze page, and then hopefully that offer converts. And then, well, now you got a list, and hopefully the offer converts. But this is usually what you end up looking like, right? 99% of the time. I made that statistic up. I'm not as statistical as Matt. I like to throw the word 99% out a lot, but very, very accurate result is most people end up losing everything. Like, not everything, but, all the money they put in for advertising. How many people have done this? They buy traffic, they try to send to an offer, and it doesn't convert, or it just gets you like 10 cents back or whatever per click, and then you're like, what the crap? How am I supposed to keep building this? A lot of people send straight to offer, which is the worst thing you could do when you're buying traffic. You always got to be getting the lead. Always. I don't care what it is, especially as an affiliate marketer. Well, just always get the lead. Always get the lead. So I can't stress this enough. So, only privacy and performer not appropriate. Right. Yep. The replay, Matt said there won't be a replay. I don't think. I can't speak for him. But the picture is funny. He's broke. Yeah, so he's broke. So you get the point. This is what you're taught. It's not your fault. This is everywhere. People are like, well, just buy traffic, send it to affiliate offers, and you'll be good, right? Well, no. This makes me broke, right? So what is the OPO method? I think one person actually said it. Yes, Chrissy Howard. She nailed it. She said, other people's offers. So by far, in my opinion, this is absolutely the fastest way to make money in any niche. So I will literally find an offer that's converting the hottest. So I'll ask, like, if it's ClickBank, I'll try to figure out the highest gravity, which means like the most amount of affiliates are selling it at that time. If it's like a CPA network, if you don't know what this stuff is yet, don't worry, I'm going to share it. If it's like a CPA network, you could ask your affiliate managers what are the hottest converting offers. And then you're not even guessing. You're just saying, okay, well, that offers the highest earnings per click over the network. So I'm going to put a squeeze page and try to pre-sell that offer and then build a big list, right? So let me get into that. Other people's offers, why is it awesome? So there's little to no risk on your end. You get paid whether people refund or not. So if they spent $50 and you get a $100 commission, if that person refunds, you still get that $100 commission. It's all built into their numbers. They know their numbers, the offer owners. So you don't have to deal with support. You don't have to know, and this is huge. I have a whole support team. Matt would know this. just seeing the support tickets you get, like even if you hand people the keys to like the kingdom, you'll still get people cussing you out. It's part of the game, right? But you don't have to deal with that, right? You're selling other people's stuff. You don't have to know any technical jargon. You get paid whether people pay for anything or not. So I do a lot of CPC, that's cost per click, and a lot of CPL, cost per lead offers, right? Where people will pay you $1 to $5 to generate them a lead. And honestly, guys, this I want to get, oh my gosh. There's networks now that will pay you up to $8 per click. Right? So obviously it's not like mass. It's gotta back out for them. So I'll share that with you later too. So you don't have to create your own products. That's awesome, right? I mean, that takes work. You can send clicks to other people's offers and they do all the selling for you. So like, let's say you're not a salesperson. Most people aren't, right? Most people they're just plain out suck at selling, and that's totally cool. But the thing is the offer owners split tested their offers usually, hopefully, and they spent thousands of their own money to make sure it converts the highest for you. In other words, they probably split tested 10 different sales videos or sales letters and all different kinds of copy and headlines and stuff for you to make sure you get the most money from every click that you send. How many people are following so far? Just let me know if you think this is cool or not. I just want to make sure you're understanding everything I'm saying so we can keep going here. And lastly, you get paid weekly so you can keep building your email list bigger. So obviously ClickBank, that's paid weekly, but it's like a snowball effect. But like CPA offers and stuff, they literally will pay you like every Monday or Friday usually, which is pretty awesome. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are rock stars. Look at you. Wow, you guys keep going. You're going to freeze my screen if you keep typing so fast. Anyways, so that's other people's offers. So let me show you something. So where do you find other people's offers? I get this question all the time. So here's a site called ODigger, and there's also a site called Offer Vault as well. Don't go here right now. Just take notes. Hopefully you're taking notes. So here's 561,349 offers waiting for you to make money on right now. Okay, 561,349 offers just on here. This doesn't include like Warrior Plus, where you can sell offers, or JVZoo, I mean, there's literally unlimited amount of offers. And when I see offers, I look at it differently. I'm not looking at, okay, how much money can I make right now off of it? I'm looking at each one as, oh, I could build a list in this. If I know if this offer converts, I could build a massive list in that niche. And I love going into other verticals. I love being able to build different niches and stuff like that because I don't like having all my eggs in one basket, right? So literally 561,349 offers you could promote literally probably starting today for free. You don't have to pay to play like a biz op. You don't have to go spend $1,000 in order to be able to promote these offers. These are all companies that are looking for people like you to generate them leads, clicks, and sales, right? Pretty awesome. So here's the formula, right? And I'd like to probably draw this out to you as well. This is it. So if you want to build a massive email list plus make money, obviously you want to make money. It's not just about building a big list. Now you're going to buy the traffic over here, okay? I am going to draw, actually. This is going to be a horrible drawing, but I'm going to do it. So you're going to buy the traffic over here. Then you send to a squeeze page. And then you're going to rotate other people's offers, okay? So you're going to ask your affiliate manager on the networks that, I use different networks like Nexus offers and different networks like that. I'm going to say, hey, what are your top 5 converting offers? And then I'm going to, instead of promoting one offer, I'm going to put a more generic but still pre-selling type headline, and that will work with all 3 or 4 different offers that I have rotating. Does that make sense? I'm going to actually draw it out too so it could make more sense because I have an even better way I want to share with you. But what happens is every list is different. Every traffic is different. So some offers will give you 30 cents earnings per click. Some offers will give you 70 cents. Some offers will give you $1.20. And obviously you want to give, in the rotator, you want to give more weight or more traffic to the one that's giving you the most money, right? And sometimes once you find the winner, I'll shut down the other offers and keep the traffic rolling as hard as I can until that dies down, because it always dies down, right? It's never just always the same. There's a few reasons that I don't really want to get into at this moment, but mainly because the offer owners will they'll skim you here and there, but you got to look at the overall, meaning they'll take sales from you. But that's just part of the game. But you overall, as long as you're making tons of money and the offers are still up to promote, you just kind of got to justify it and play the game, right? But at the end of the day, the whole goal, this is called a self-liquidating funnel. The whole goal is you're buying traffic here and you want to get as much money back, if not even profit. There's a lot of times I profit right out the gate instantly. A lot of times it takes a week or two to profit. But you have to have your funnel deep enough, meaning you're not just selling this. Now you have an autoresponder series following up, selling other offers related, right? So what happens after the end of this is you end up with a big pile of money in a business suit in the fog and outside of the city. This is exactly what you're going to look like. And then, no, not really. I don't know. But you put some in your bank account, okay? And then you put some back in to buy more traffic, okay? This is really as dead simple as it could possibly be. Who's the speaker? I am Bob Beckett. How you doing, Sheldon? So the first offer is shown on the thank you page, right? Yes. So this is the squeeze page. On the thank you page, this will actually be direct link to the offer, and there'll be multiple. In fact, let me just share with you guys. Let me just do this. Let's see. This is raw and uncut right here. I'm just going to draw it really quick because I want to show you one more method. Let's see. Online whiteboard. Am I making sense, Matt, you think?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like everybody else thinks so too.
Okay, good. All right, so just real quick, I just want to go over that one more time in real time because this is so important for you guys. You might want to take a screenshot or something. You buy the traffic, right? Buy the traffic, and this is one of the biggest secrets, if you want to call it a secret. I mean, that I've done for many years. You send it to. I'm going to show you one more method right here, which is even better. Okay, imagine this. All right, so pretend these are each squeeze pages, capture pages, whatever you want to call it, landing page, with the sole intention of capturing their email on each one, right? Okay. Now imagine, and I'm kind of going to go into the second secret at this point because normally I don't do this, but imagine instead of sending it to multiple offers, you have one offer per squeeze page in the related niche of the traffic. Does that make sense? So let's say this offer, I'll get deeper into this in a second. Each offer was related to BizOps space, right? So these are all just, make money online sales videos. Now this could work in any niche, so don't just think I'm talking BizOps. I always use BizOps because it's like the easiest, in my opinion, to do. But instead of rotating the offers, you're going to rotate your squeeze pages, okay? So this time now, all right, and I'm just going to jump into secret number 2 right from here. Secret number 2 is basically the mini cash machine. So instead of you learning how to write copy and do all this stuff, you're just going to the offer page, and you're going to take the offer page headline verbatim and literally throw it on here on your squeeze pages. Same thing with this one. Same thing with this one, right? And then you kind of just make sure that the verbiage says enter your information below. And then what's going to happen is there's something called a trial close, okay? So how many people understand what a trial close is? It's basically getting people to nod yes. The more times you get people to say yes before they actually get to the sales page, the higher the percentage of sales that you get, okay? So what's going to happen here is I want you to think of the psychology behind it. Whoever's emailing you, let's say you got a solo ad. Whoever did the email, hopefully they're sending your copy, or you don't want to deal with people that don't send your copy, really, if it's a solo ad, in my opinion. Obviously, you want your copy, but they're agreeing to the subject line, so that's yes number 1. They open up the email. That's a nod. That's a yes. They're reading the body copy. That's a yes. They're nodding yes. They click the link in the email. They're nodding yes. They come here to your squeeze page. They read the headline. They're like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I agree. I want to know how to make $1,000 a month or whatever. Yes. They put their email in. That's another yes. They click the button. That's another yes. They go over to the sales page, which now is congruent, right, with this page that they already agreed to, right? Now they're watching the sales video, and they're already nodded yes like 10 times before they even got over here. Is this making sense? Is this pretty cool? Hopefully you guys are understanding this. Hopefully you guys get this. Yep. Awesome. Cool. So in this case, you're going to rotate. This is my favorite way to do it, by the way. You're going to rotate 3 or 4 squeeze pages that are congruent with 3 or 4 offers. And this is what I call, it was like the super duper uber cool self-liquidating funnel, right? This is like the craziest. This is awesome. And then you could even do other things. Since it's email traffic and not like Facebook and stuff, you could do exit traffic, okay? And this is stuff I teach a lot. You do exit traffic, and and I always send my exit traffic to CPL offers, so cost per lead offers, right? In the same niche. So if they weren't interested and they want to leave, I'll send them over to another offer that usually I'll rotate. So if I'm confusing you, don't worry. I'll do questions and answers at the end. But just imagine there's three cost per lead offers where companies will pay me to generate them leads, and then on exit, I send them. They rotate to one of these 3 offers, and I've seen as high as 25 to 30 cents on exit traffic from offers. So I want you to imagine for a second, let's pretend that this squeeze page over here converts at 30%. All right, so for every 1,000 clicks, you're getting 300 leads, okay? But what happens to the other 700 people that said no, right? So you're going to get 700 people over here. Now, this doesn't always happen how you want it, all right? But I'm just showing you how to make more money. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's pretend, just for the sake of this, that you just make 20 cents to make it easy per click of everybody that said, no, I don't want information about this stuff, but you get 20 cents for all the 700 clicks that you paid for. A lot of times, this is what makes it or breaks the campaign and makes it profitable, right? So 700 times 20 cents, that's an extra $100 $340 that you wouldn't have made. You never would have got their lead, and you never would have saw them again, right? So there's that, and then the 300 people, I'm looking to usually get is an average of 70-cent EPC. That's what I try to aim for, or higher. So I would have earned 210 back, plus the 140. That's 0, 5, $350 back. And if you got these clicks for, 40 cents, I would have been negative 50. Now that doesn't sound too awesome, right? And I'm just giving you, sometimes this is more, sometimes this is less. But remember, I said the funnel needs to be deeper. Now you got the list. Now you're following up with more offers, and that's when you make all your money. That's when you make all your money. Does this make sense? Is this awesome to you? I hope this is awesome to you. I hope I'm not going over your head. Oh, that's great. So, I usually do questions and answers at the end, but this is very important. So what do you give them as an opt-in freebie? Nothing? Correct. In this case, I am promising them that I'm going to show them like the system, which is usually the sales video. In this day and age, most sales videos actually have some value in it, so not all of them, especially the BizOps space. There's some like shady stuff, but I'm just giving you examples. So like I'm saying, hey, enter your information below to learn about a system that's making $1,000 a month for the average person, or whatever this says. They enter their information, then boom, it'll literally talk about the same exact stuff in the headline, and then deliver on what I said I was going to deliver on. Does that make sense? So you could make this a lot less complicated, Brad, by just having one squeeze page and like throwing a couple offers in there and having a rotator. I use ClickMagick, by the way, and having a couple. That's a rotator service and tracking service. It'll rotate these offers. Okay, I'm going to go back to the slides, but I just wanted to share that stuff with you. Okay, so let me sit here. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. How do we get approved for all the offers? That's very smart. Awesome indeed. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, cool. So who all is excited so far? And let me know by putting a 3 in the box, and make sure that you're still with me and all that stuff. And we'll get to the nitty gritty and answer some questions and stuff too as well at the end here. Let's see. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Awesome. Okay. This is fantastic stuff. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate that, man. All right, keep going. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is already the nitty gritty. Well, yeah, sounds simple, but looks like a lot of moving parts to master. Really, you just got to put offers in a rotator and send traffic to a squeeze page. I mean, you'll get it after one video, or after one training. So secret number 2, how to create many email profit machines in less than 5 minutes without ever having to reveal who you are if you don't want to. All that is, guys, is, like I said before, basically, I don't know why I have that slide right there, but basically just taking the headline of the other offer, and I'll get into that. Most people fail at building profitable email lists before they even start because they were taught to overcomplicate things, okay? So a lot of you will get stuck just because you think it's hard. You really just got to put it in a step-by-step action plan and just take action. So the reason I am successful over and over again is I keep it simple. It's not brain science or rocket surgery. I actually got told this by a Greek restaurant owner, like when he gave me a piece of steak that I was supposed to cook myself on the table. I don't know, it's called steak on the stone. It was really good. And he gives me the steak, and I go, how do I cook it? I go, how do I cook it? He goes, you just put it on your stone and you cook it. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you just cook it yourself. I'm like, and he goes, it's not brain science or rocket surgery. And I'm like, wow. I felt dumb that day, but this has always been ingrained in my brain from that point forward. So 3-step quick process. You find your offer, grab its headline, throw it on the squeeze page. There's your headline, right? And then you're pre-framing the offer. So again, I'm going to recap real quick. If you haven't taken a screenshot yet, this is probably the time to do it. Build a massive email list. You buy traffic, you send to a squeeze page, you rotate offers, or you could rotate different squeeze pages selling one offer at a time, okay? That equals a big pile of money, and you throw money back in your bank account, you buy more traffic, and you never stop. Me and Matt were talking about this the other day, just yesterday actually. I have a sign. Where is that sign? I have a sign, it's blue, and it says, I can't find it at this moment. That's the first time ever. It says, oh, here it is. I'm going to show it to you. I literally usually have this hanging up, but I'm rearranging my office right now. Let me see. How do I do? Oh, here it is. Share my webcam. Okay. All right. So I have a sign that hopefully you can read it. Oh, this is backwards. It says, "Get new leads every day to keep the bills paid." Right? So we were talking yesterday about how months and months I'd be making $100,000 plus a month. This is in my 20s. And then some months it would drop. It would start dropping to like 60,000 or something. I'm like, what's going on? Like, it was my business going down. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to buy leads. I forgot to buy traffic again. So just because you have a big list doesn't mean anything. It's all about how much new blood, how much fresh blood you have going on your list, right? Because a lead has, some leads are great for years. Other leads, they're only good for like a couple weeks to sell them as much stuff as possible. It's just part of the game. But I literally had to put a sign up in front of my face to remember, oh, I gotta keep buying traffic and keep buying leads. Because here's what happens in this formula that I shared with you. What always happens, as long as you keep going, okay? And I'm not telling you to take mortgages out on your home or anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying what always happens with me and like most of my students that do what I say is there's a tipping point where as long as you're buying enough traffic and generating enough leads and selling enough stuff in a certain amount of time, eventually what always happens is you start making way more money than your advertising cost, okay? And as long as you keep going, it just starts doubling and sometimes tripling whatever you're putting in, and then all of a sudden you're making a huge amount of money. It's just ridiculous. And then you have huge paydays, which I'm going to talk about shortly in the presentation, which I think is going to be freaking awesome to you. Let's see. Do you use search traffic? I don't use search traffic. Where are you buying traffic? Facebook or somewhere else? I do big giant media buys now, but I'll share on a way to get traffic as well. Here, so let me take this off, and let me go back to my presentation, and there we are. So that's how you make money. Now, secret number 3, and this is where the big paydays come, okay? Whew, this is going to be, hopefully this is a big eye-opener for you. So this only works, guys, if you have a list and you can send tons of clicks to, okay? I mean, it does work to build a list too, but for the most part, it's amazing if you have if you could send 1,000 clicks anywhere you want. This is going to be awesome for you. So it's called stacking, and it's the number one reason I've been able to generate 1 million plus subscribers without having to come out of pocket to do it. This is what changes the game. This is offer stacking. Now, I want you to imagine that each one of these stacks of $100 bills are literally an offer that you can make $500 to $1,000 from. Okay. Each one of these. Now, what most list builders do is they pay for traffic. They then send the traffic to, one of their business opportunities they love. They get too emotional. Me and Matt were talking about that the other day. People get too emotionally attached to an opportunity, to their business, and they can't just get rid of it, right? So they'll buy traffic, and they'll keep buying traffic to that thing that they love, but just won't make them money. How many people have done that? Put a 1 in the box. I'm just curious. You just keep buying traffic, and we're all guilty of this, right? We are all guilty of this. And then they send out emails every day promoting their business opportunity. So what they'll do is they'll pay for traffic. They'll promote one offer to the same list, and then they'll create a 30-day autoresponder promoting that one offer. You're trying to hammer it. And if they don't like it, they don't like it. I mean, sure, there's nothing wrong with having like a 7-day autoresponder series, but you got to get to a point where you're selling them other stuff, right? And you got to realize if your thing isn't working for you, you got to stop. You got to freaking stop and try something else. Try to sell something else to them. And then they get 0 sales, and then they complain about the traffic. Well, that traffic source just didn't work, right? I get this all the time because I sell a lot of traffic myself. So I hear it. So I'll send the same traffic to the same people that are selling the same stuff, and those people will make a ton of money. And then the other people are like, yeah, it didn't work. You scammed me. I'm like, what? okay, but it's just part of the game. You got to deal with it. That's the support stuff that you don't want to deal with, right? And again, well, not again, but Albert Einstein, everybody knows this. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You know how many people I've coached and trained over the years that just won't listen to me? They'll find a new thing that's the best thing in the world. They'll promote that one thing. They'll spend $5,000 on traffic and wonder why they're broke. You know, they just can't ever get ahead because they're not split testing different offers, sending to multiple different offers. And sometimes they get in niches where there just isn't enough offers, right? Let's see. All right, let me go farther. So here's what works, okay? You use the OPO method, other people's offer method, to build your list initially. Then you start stacking CPA and high-ticket offers in your follow-up sequence. Okay, there's some sequences where I have literally up to a year's worth of just things pushing out my main rotator link, and all I have to do is go into ClickMagick and change out the offers. So they're all generic, more generic type emails, but all related to the niche, and they're just pushing out different offers daily. So I just got to change it at my main base, and the links stay the same in my autoresponder. I do something different each day, so here I am. Awesome, Nicole. Great. This is the one way you can get away with like the whole like what is that saying? The shiny object syndrome. When you have a big list, you could have the shiny object syndrome because you could send it like a new thing every day if you want. Like, you know, it just depends. Now, if you're this is totally different than a branded list. If you're branded, if your name's branded and all that, obviously you're going to do it differently. But otherwise, you want to treat this as like you're an email marketing agency that could send thousands of clicks anywhere you want, preferably under a pen name. So you could just, then there's nothing holding you back from selling that skincare line that you didn't think you'd do, Mr. Adams. You know, like there's nothing holding you back from making money in any niche you want, right? So anyways, your follow-up sequences is what generates affiliate commissions on autopilot. It's a series of emails that you write and add once to your autoresponder. These emails then go out every single day, whether you are online or not. This is how you make money in your sleep and while you're on the beach, all that kind of stuff that you see on infomercials. This is how it's really done right here. So instead of promoting the same high-ticket offer over and over again, I stack multiple high-ticket offers in my sequence. So imagine earning multiple $500 plus commissions per month from different offers on autopilot. So guys, this is where a lot of people fail. This is where the deeper the funnel is, the better. Okay, so for instance, I don't want to speak for Matt, but I'm pretty sure he probably has some high-ticket offers that he sells, and he probably has a way for you to sell it. I'm not sure. If he doesn't, there's other people that do. I'm just saying there's probably a way that you can sell his stuff and make like buku dollars, right? So this is just a numbers game. Have you ever heard that it literally takes the same amount of effort to sell a $37 thing that it does to take a $1,000 thing? Put a 1 in the box if you heard that before. That's so true. In fact, in email marketing, it doesn't take any effort. So what I do is I'll literally create like 5-day sequences pushing a high-ticket offer of somebody that I trust and like, and I know they're not hurting people, and a product that actually works, right? Software, different trainings, whatever in that niche. And then let's say it's $1,000. Usually they give 50% commissions. And this is how you magically, because you have a list, okay, how you almost magically just start getting these $500 to even $1,000 commissions, just extra money is what I call it. This is how you make your funnel deeper. Now imagine doing this every other week to sometimes every week. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Some of my lists some of my sequences are every week. I'm pushing different high-ticket offers, and I'm randomly getting high-ticket sales on autopilot. I'm letting OPO, other people's offers. I'm letting other people who are amazing at selling do all the work for me, doing all the support for me, all that stuff. Let's see, it must cost you a fortune. I get that a lot. Like, it must cost me a fortune. But honestly, I think with like Aweber, for instance, I have 250,000 in one Aweber. That one's about $2,500 a month. But obviously, you better be making more than $2,500 a month with a $250,000 lists. That's making me thousands a day, right? So it doesn't even matter. In essence, it's just a tiny amount of money. So is this making sense? Now I'm going to show you where to get the high ticket offers, okay? Because this is another thing people ask me all the time. So here's one way. Here's Webinar Jam. They have a directory now. There's two ways that I really like to find high ticket offers if I already don't know who the person is. You go to EverWebinar, or Webinar Jam rather. This is owned by Mike Filsame, I believe, and Andy Jenkins. They might have split up. I don't know. Regardless, it's a good directory. So on here, they can list it in this directory. And what you want to do is, now again, when I see these different niches right here, all I'm seeing is, oh man, I could build a list in internet marketing, e-commerce space. I could build a list in health and beauty space. I could build a list in weight loss and fitness space, self-help and personal development. Really, the opportunities are endless. Like, I don't think like, oh, where can I make the most money? I'm looking like, where can I build a big list? Because I can make money to build a list, because I know if I have the list, I can make a ton of money, right? You got to remember that, and you got to have faith in that, and you got to keep going with it, and you got to keep building your list. And some weeks are going to be huge, and then other weeks are like, what the crap, it didn't work out like last week. But you got to look at it over like a month, 2 month, 3 month period of time, and you got to have enough faith in who's teaching you to really keep going with it and not stop. Really, that's really all it takes. So in other words, you find here, you go to like, let's say internet marketing, e-commerce space. Then you want to check webinar replays. Now what's cool about these is these aren't live, okay? Most people don't act like they're live, but it feels like it's live to the person, right? Your mission is just to get a bunch of people on these webinar replays, right? And a couple things happen here, right? First of all, the numbers game always plays in your favor eventually. Let's say you got a 1% closing ratio for every 100 registrations you get them, or 100 people live. Let's say it takes 300 clicks to get 100 webinar registrations. 100 people are live on this webinar, not live, but on the webinar, and you get one person to buy. You sent 300 clicks, and you make a $500 commission, and you're not even there, right? You're not even there. So how I find this, I check the box of webinar replays, then I look for the most views right here. So obviously this one isn't getting that much traffic, so there's a good chance it didn't convert. This one's getting a lot more traffic. So what I would do is I'd literally contact this person. Usually they have a way to contact them. If not, I go on Facebook. I'll find a way to contact them and say, hey, how can I promote your product? You have an evergreen webinar, right? And this is like the icing on the cake. This is how you turn it into a profitable list almost every single time. Is you just have your funnel has to be deeper. There has to be more stuff to sell in your funnel. This has to be. So lastly, on Webinar Secrets. So webinars are one of the most powerful selling and income producing vehicles online today. Find the best people online that can convert like crazy on webinars, right? So you just got to find the highest converting people. And again, the people with the most views are usually the most highest converting people, or else they wouldn't have been spending all that money on advertising, right? Promote their offers to your list as an affiliate and watch commissions come in like crazy on autopilot. And I'm just going to give you one more example. This is on like more of a branded list for the most part, but just imagine getting a quarter, like 25% of this. So imagine sending, I just got this new magic mouse and it's like making me screw up like crazy. Imagine sending 1,000 clicks to a webinar with 30% opt-in rate. That's registration rate. So 40% show up to the webinar. So 300 people opted in, 40% show up to the webinar. It's 120 attendees. 8% closing conversion rate, which when I do live events is usually like 15 to 20%. So like on a auto webinar, you're looking usually at like a 3 to 6, maybe 8% on a good auto webinar. But in this case scenario, we use 8. If you converted 8 people at 9.6 sales, so it's 0.6 of a human. I don't know why I put that actually. It's 0.6 of a human being, but 9.6 sales times 500 commissions is $4,800 in commissions for you. Okay? Now remember, you are now in a world where clicks equal money. Is this not awesome, guys? Are you understanding this? Put a 3 in the box. Let me know if you think this is awesome or not. And hopefully it's clicking, because this could be what was missing the whole time. If you were too stuck on certain offers, like maybe you're in a business opportunity, you couldn't figure it out. You're trying to build this massive list and trying to keep selling. Why aren't they buying? Why aren't they buying? Well, because they didn't like that offer. You just got to keep selling them different stuff, right? I want you to think about Matt Basak. He's a freaking legend in this industry. Do you think he's selling the same thing over and over again? Heck no. That dude's a genius, man. He's selling. It's a business, right? He's a genius. He's selling other people's good stuff. He seeks out really awesome stuff to sell, and then he sells it. And then the people actually love him for it because it was good stuff, right? Awesome isn't a word. Matt is amazing indeed. Yes, this is clear. Awesome. Yes, he is. All right. So I'm going to continue. So the past hour, and before I get into this, I want to show you who wants to know like one way. Well, you know what? I forgot one thing. Another way to find webinars, and you see it everywhere, is Facebook ads. Okay? Facebook ads. Okay? Those are one of my favorite ways because they're actively promoting right now. They're actively promoting how to, their webinar. Okay? Whether it's in the coaching world or wherever, it doesn't matter. Whenever you see a Facebook ad, I don't look at it like, oh man, another ad. I look at it as two good things. Like, one, it gives me an opportunity to try to hit up this person and build a relationship if I'm going to build my own products in that niche. Because I always plan on eventually building a product in that space or finding an expert and building a product in that space. Because ultimately, that's how you make even more money. But it's another story. But secondly, they're actively spending money on an offer, so there's a great chance that they're making money, right? So I just hit them up on Facebook. Hey, is there a way I can promote your stuff? Or I'll go to the site and look at the very bottom and look for affiliates or JVs, right? And just look for a way to promote their offers from Facebook. So their Facebook ads are everywhere. And here's another thing. If you click one of those, now you're going to get like 10 more ads from the same niche, targeting the same things. So there's literally endless amounts of high-ticket offers that you can promote, right? So I had to tell you that. Now, real quick, and this will be the last thing, and I'll get into the questions and answers, all that. Who wants to know one little secret I use to get traffic in any niche? I just want to know who's all still with me an hour and so into this. What time is it? 3 to 6. So about an hour and 6 minutes into this. I've been talking your face off for an hour already. Can't believe it. Please, me. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So I'll just show you. Because I always get that question too. Everybody's like, well, that's great, but how do you get traffic? So you have your normal traditional, buy a solo ad kind of thing. Let's see. But what I like to do is I like to find influencers, and I'm sure Matt does this as well. I know people personally that have traffic sources like this. And keep in mind, if you find a traffic source that works for you, don't go sharing it with everybody and their mom. Right? Like, unless you plan on being that branding guy and like teaching a lot of stuff, there's no need for you to share it. Like, I know people making 50 grand a month just using a couple solo ads. I mean, it's insane. Like, all right. So what I'm going to teach you here is basically, all right, so give me a niche. So let's just play, let me be a magician here for a second. Give me multiple niches in the chat room. I just want to see, and I'll show you how to generate a lead or a big list in that niche, okay? So yoga, crypto, crypto, I have a huge list. Oh my gosh, crypto's so hot still. I love crypto. Fitness, yoga, crypto, vegan, pets, fishing, mom, dogs, health, crypto. There's 2 cryptos. I might have to do crypto. MLM, leather, fashion, Bitcoin, BizOp, essential oil, spiritual. Okay. Wow, you guys are rock stars. Look at all this engagement, Matt. Well, you see it all the time. This is fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to go with crypto, okay? So let's pretend I don't know anything about crypto at this moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to literally type cryptocurrency. I don't know if that's one word. See, I've made a lot of money in this space, and I still don't know that it was one word. I didn't know that. that plaque that you saw back there was a crypto product of mine, where I basically just published somebody else, and then I ran all the traffic and made the money with the funnel, So cryptocurrency, blog, and then usually I put advertise, okay? Something like that. And what I'll do, and sometimes it works right away, sometimes it doesn't. Let me zoom in a little bit just in case it's small on some of your screen. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Advertise on Bitcoin cryptocurrency blog. Sponsored post press. Okay. So let me click here. Now this is where you'll keep track with like a Google Sheet. I use everything in Google Sheets. My gosh, if you don't use Google Docs and Sheets yet, oh my gosh, it's awesome. But basically, right here, this is a whole crypto site. I don't know much about the site yet. Let's see what they say in their media kit. Each one has a media kit usually that basically goes over banner ads and stuff like that. But I'm not into banner ads personally. What I'm looking for is that do they allow me to do either sponsored posts like this. Okay, so this says right here, Facebook accounts and included in our newsletter. Oh, wait, let me read this because I might save this. So anybody who wants crypto traffic, okay, so easy. It's right on Google. Like you hear everybody say, just Google it, man. Well, that's all you got to do, right? So sponsored posts. If you would like us to write an in-depth review or guide to your product or about your company, this is where you'd want to give away something for free. You asked me before. Because a lot of these companies, they won't allow that. So if you like bought a PLR or something and renamed it and said, hey, I want to hook up your readers with like this way to trade crypto or something, right? Just to build a list. And then the OTO, the thank you page, can have some CPA offers or something, right? So you still don't have to own anything or put your name on anything. Let me read this really quick. We offer this service and can turn around your article within 48 hours. That's good. I like speed. Money loves speed, right? Once posted, it will then be promoted on our Twitter and Facebook accounts and included in our newsletter, which goes out weekly to 5,000 readers. Wow, this is actually pretty good. But, see, this is where you have to get a little bit risky, you know. To a lot of people, $399 is a lot of money. Now, I look at this as like a calculated risk, right? If you can put up your squeeze page, you know that you're going to get about 30-40% opt-in rate. Just think about your leads right now, okay? You should be able to make your money back and then some. This actually is very intriguing to me. Is this intriguing to you, Matt? They put it on their Twitter, their Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
They get 5,000 of their readers, and these aren't just any readers. Keep this in mind. These are people that literally go to a blog, which people who go to blogs and stuff, they like to read. They like to buy information. I want you to think about that. They're already readers, and then they're going to mail it to their 5,000 readers. They don't have to convince these people to open up their emails, and that they like to open up emails. These are the people that are going to go on your list that like to open up and click emails. Does that make sense? That's one reason I do like newsletters still, because they're people that actually use their email, right? You don't have to convince them of anything. So for $399, I mean, shoot, you're probably not going to get a lot of clicks out of this. I mean, you're probably going to, you might get 100, 200, 300 clicks if you're lucky, maybe more. It just depends on how engaging they are. But hopefully you can make a few sales. Like if you do what I was showing you before, like actually, let me show you. How could I show you this? Let's go to odigger.com, and then I just want to show you. Oh, what the heck? Not found. Literally in the life of me, I've never had this happen. Okay. Let me try offervault.com. See? Okay, so what we could do here is just search. I could say crypto. All right, search. Come on, find it. And then I'll go payout. Look at that. Bitcoin code experts, English. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is the right offer or anything, but I would take this offer that pays out $600, and they have multiple actually. Bitcoin trade robot, cryptos, methods. Don't do the Spanish one unless you're in the Spanish market. Now you can definitely do Spanish with the method I just showed you. Just find a Spanish blog or Spanish influencers on Instagram. I prefer newsletters, so this is my favorite way. So Bitcoin method, Norwegian, cryptos method. So these are $600 payouts, guys. $600 payouts. You just got to join Algo affiliates, and every time someone buys, you make $600. Okay. So if you have two people buy, if you have one person buy from this advertising for that $399, you're in profit $200, and you built a list. That's how you build a list for free. You see it, guys? I mean, I hope you see it. Just got a thing that translates YouTube's into 100 languages for keywords. Interesting. Awesome, awesome. So hopefully, guys, if you guys are understanding this and this excites you, go ahead and put a 1 in the box. I'm just going to share one more let's see, advertise on CoinSutra. It's the same thing. So you go on here and you look, what do they have to offer? Again, I don't like banners anymore, really, personally, but you could try it. I just don't like it myself. And sometimes here's another tip. If they don't promote that, they'll promote it to their subscribers. Simply email them, right? Just go straight down to contact and literally just hit them up. Okay, be proactive, be active. Like, this is way easier than having a normal job. Give me a break. You go, you spend, and here's what's going to happen, guys. Here's what's going to happen. I promise you, if you do this over and over and over and over and over again, you're going to find some freaking crazy, high converting lists that nobody's even touching, because nobody is willing to put in the 15 minutes a day of finding. You just got to go where the traffic is, right? Nobody's willing to do that. Nobody's willing to do that. That's what makes our lives so much easier, right? Like, you just got to go find it and then say, hey, how much for your traffic? Thanks. And you're done, right? So that's it for traffic. Really, I mean, there's not that many secrets on building big lists. I mean, mine's basically newsletters or having other companies build my lists for me, which that's always cool too. But some things I can't reveal. Obviously, I can't reveal everything on here. But yeah, awesome. Pure gold. Awesome. Can you do one more in a different niche? Sure. One more in a different niche. Let me look at the niche. Just show you real quick. I don't want to hold everybody up, but I see pretty much everybody's still here, which is amazing. Self-confidence, vegan, crypto, yoga, fitness. We'll just do fitness. Fitness, same thing. Fitness, there's so much traffic. It's just not even funny. I mean, everybody's a fitness expert, right? So, I mean, Google, and we'll do, let's see, a lot of times I'll do something like this, like top fitness blogs 2018, right? And then you get those blogs that show like the top blogs. So they kind of did the research for you, like who's the most popular, who has the most influence, kind of thing. Then you just kind of go through each one, open the link, a new tab, and the first thing I'll look for is, hey, do they have a way for me to subscribe with an email list? This one I don't see yet. Oh, right here, subscribe. So enter your email, subscribe. So yeah, they have a newsletter. Then I go down to the bottom, and I'll look for advertise. I don't think this is American Council of Exercise, so this is probably not a good site for what I'm doing here. The Fitness Sista. Let me go there. Is she collecting an email? Yes, she is at the very top. Why? Because it works. We go down to the bottom. Okay, now if there's not a way to advertise, what do? I'm literally going to figure out a way to contact her. Okay. So sometimes they make it a little hard. I have no idea why. Oh, it's at the top maybe. About, post, recipe, get the plan, vegan, blog workouts, family, shop, podcast, home. You might have to find her on social media, but basically you just say, hey, I got this thing. And again, when you're working with influencers, it is a good time. Oh, look, she's definitely building. She likes to build her list. She's doing a free 30-day meal plan and fitness cheat sheet. So you can do something similar. Go to Warrior Plus. It's my favorite place to buy PLRs. Grab it, put your links in it, do whatever you got to do, and say, hey, I got this thing I would love to give your people. Is there any way you could charge? How much new leads are you getting weekly, and how many people usually open and click? And then to say, how much would you charge? And you'd be shocked. Some of these people are like, they don't even know how much to charge. They'll be like, hey, just throw me $100. I'll promote it. You'll be shocked, and then you'll have that in your Rolodex for life, right? Fitness is not used up. Otherwise, there wouldn't be so many fitness offers. Think about it. There's new fitness offers out there all the time. And, whether that's health and wellness, weight loss stuff, or get bigger, muscular, and then also the info products, like lots on ClickBank where they have trial offers. I love my rebills on ClickBank. They still come in year after year. It's amazing. But that's that. So yeah, you can build a huge list in the fitness space, no problem. Very easy. It's called the Nutra niche. Basically, you're selling nutritional products and stuff like that. So does that make sense? Can I continue on, and then we'll get this thing wrapped up? Let me make sure. Awesome. All I'm often innocent on these things. I assume people have seen it all. Nah. The thing is there's 7 billion plus people on this planet, and more people are getting faster internet, and more people are getting more affordable technology, and then more people are getting, are turning into non-third world countries and buying more and more stuff. And you guys got to forget that. Like, United States and the top 5 countries aren't just the only people that buy stuff either. They buy the majority of the stuff right now, but if you're in the right positioning, you'll eventually be able to sell. I mean, you could make all your money in America still. There's just never, everybody likes new, right? It's just like, it goes back to like the grocery store line, right? People aren't going to stop buying that stuff. They just buy the stuff. And it's just like how they forget by the time you send out an email, they forgot how they even got to the site. I'm just being honest with you, okay? This is the real stuff right here. So, all right. So for the past hour, would you agree it's been time well spent? I'm just curious how many so far think this has been a time well spent. I just want to make sure I'm doing my job right here. Yes. Silly question. Outstanding. Thank you so much, Stephen. Appreciate that. And there's more and more coming in. This is great. Yes. Definitely awesome. Yep. Eye-opening. Thanks for the excellent information. You're very welcome. Awesome. Okay, cool. That makes me feel good. So I can't cover everything you need in an hour webinar, even if we had all day, obviously. So what if I have, so what I have for you is a special offer. So you can get everything you need to know to start making money with list building, build big, massive lists. Now, before I continue, do I have your permission to share something that I have for you today? I'm not like everybody else where it's like, let me just jam this down your throat. I want to make sure you guys actually want to hear my offer for you today. And I promise you, it's going to be one of the best things you've heard all year. If you like my content so far, wait till you get into my world. All right. Okay. So awesome. That's pretty much everybody. So, okay. So check this out. If you act fast, I'm going to give you a very special deal. So old habits have to go, right? I'm not saying this is you, okay? But this is the guy who's sitting here on the couch eating his popcorn and having his PlayStation. You could do all this, right? But let's make money with a list first, right? Don't just give up and go back to your couch and watch TV and just you gave up everything, right? Old habits have to go. So don't slip back to what you have been doing for years. Start getting paid what you are worth. Just one email list can change everything for you, okay? Oh. Introducing Big List Boss. Now, this is my baby, okay? I told my team, I'm like, look, this is the last thing I want to do for a long time. Like, as far as, like, going out in public and doing stuff and, like, teaching people, I'm sick of, launching different products, doing all these different things and all this. I literally want to create one thing where I'm super proud of, and this gorilla is me because I'm kind of big. Like, if you saw me in person, this is me, only in gorilla form, okay? So this is something I'm super proud of. I love. It's going to be an ongoing thing. It's not just like, hey, you bought it and it's done. It's more about the community, and it's about the training, and it's about just everybody celebrating each other's success, okay? So what you're going to get inside Big List Boss today is you're going to get self-liquidating funnels. Discover the #1 strategies that are not being taught because they will almost instantly turn you into a super affiliate and create competition for those in the know already. This helps you almost completely eliminate your advertising costs and grow massive lists. This is a $4,995 value. Now, all these values here, I know that, you see marketers do this all the time, but honestly, I mean, I spent 21 years developing these different things, these different funnels, these different ways of these strategies, like making money on exit and stuff like that, and testing different things. Like Matt tests everything. These are things I test nonstop, okay? So what works the best? Like, why waste traffic? Send it to something that's going to be a calculated risk instead of just throwing paint at a wall, right? So Email Marketing 101. This course equips you with the basic understanding of what email marketing is and how to get set up the right way quickly. It's a $495 value. This goes over the tools we use, okay? So before you even decide to join, understand, now, this isn't for timid people. This is for people that take action and will make things happen. But I use things like ClickFunnels. I'm just going to throw that out there before you even decide to join. I use things like ClickFunnels. Can you use whatever you want? Yes. but I use like ClickFunnels. You're going to have money for Aweber, which is, I think they have a trial, or GetResponse, which all have trials, right? Even ClickFunnels has a trial for like 2 weeks. I use different tools that's going to cost you money. I use ClickMagick that's going to cost you a little bit of money. If that's freaking you out, like that's going to cost you money, and I don't like to be all those guys out there that just, when you come in, they're like, gotcha, or here's another thing you got to buy, right? Literally, I'm just saying, I want to be honest and open up front, okay? So if you're timid in those areas, or you're like, I just can't get it, then this may not be for you. But if this is for you, just lean in right now, because it's going to be amazing. So traffic secrets: uncover the unique strategies that big-time marketers use to build their list fast without having to rely on Facebook, Google, or YouTube. Now, I use all these platforms, okay? But even Matt knows that a couple of the things I don't even have to even do anything, pretty much. The companies just build the list for me, which is pretty freaking awesome. So inside, you'll have access to my leads and my clicks and stuff like that, which you can get at a discounted rate for being a Big List Boss member, or you can use other traffic sources and stuff like that I teach you. That's $1,995 value. That's ongoing. So like as I find out a new thing, you're the first to know, right? High ticket domination strategies. So discover how to leverage your new list to start earning multiple $500 to $1,000 high ticket commissions every single month passively. $1,995 value. Now, guys, I gave you a lot. That's an Onyx new one, but I like Russell's stuff. Yeah, Onyx and Gall, he's a great guy. Basically, I taught you a lot of this, but there's a lot more that goes into this. Like, what if I told you you could jump on the phone and increase your sales for these companies? There's so many different ways to make lots of money that's just right under your nose, and I want to help you get that, right? All right, so Email Coalition for 1 year. Basically, this is something I launched a couple of years ago, where basically it just has hundreds of my emails in there. That it's a software that you can just copy and paste and put it right into your autoresponder, and I use it today, to this date. I log in, I put my name, I put my link, I push save, and it copies it, and I just paste it right in my Aweber, and I don't even have to think, and it works like clockwork. I love it. So you get a year full access of that, which I'll just hook you up for free for being a part of Big List Boss forever. So just remember what I said that. And just so you know, guys, here's one thing I want you to know before I continue. When I say this is a special offer, I don't even have this offer up anymore at all. Matt asked me to present to you guys this stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'll pull it out for Matt's people. I promise you, like, cross my heart, hope to die, like I was done. I was done with this offer, because you're going to see how awesome it is. It just gets better and better. You won't have to pay anything. I actually meant to take that out. You're just going to get it for life, okay, as long as you get it today. So Big List Boss community. So nothing helps success more than having other people helping you 24/7 in our Facebook group. Now, keep in mind, we just kind of launched this, okay, and we were soft launching it. We got, like, I think there's 50, 60 people in there right now all building their stuff. There's a lot of people already making money. A lot of people in their 60s, 70s making 500 plus a week, which doesn't sound like that great, but to a lot of people, that's a full-time job, you know. But again, you go at your own pace. Email marketing is the one industry where you can literally decide, hey, I want to grow fast or I want to grow slow, right? That's all there is to it. So the community is one of the biggest parts of this whole thing, because you got information. Guys, you've studied everything from Matt. I mean, if you would have done what Matt's taught you and just went all in, I promise you would have been doing even better. I'm not blaming you. I'm not making you feel guilty. I'm just saying Matt's stuff is awesome. I've learned a lot from Matt. I've made a lot of money from what Matt teaches, period. Okay? But the community is what holds it all together. Kind of like his Big List, or not Big List Boss, sorry, his list building group, right? That's his community. That's where everybody can come and ask questions about list building stuff. And this is what holds it all together. So we celebrate successes, and we keep each other going and ask questions and help each other out, right? And this is going to be a thriving community. I'm going to make sure of it. So bonus number one is a case study with how one of my current members, Ron, he's about 55, 60 years old. Never asked him, but I know he's right there. He went from zero to upwards of $12,000 a month using this model, okay? You're going to get that interview that's with my good friend Freddie O. He's been my right-hand dude. He's also he's on my team for the last 5 years, but he also, just so you know, I should have said this earlier. I should have put it in here. He's going to make multiple six figures doing exactly what I'm teaching. Exactly what I'm teaching. He's making multiple six figures a year on the side of being on my team. Like, dude's doing really good, right? I'm super proud of him. So Freddie O, you're going to get to know him. He's one of our coaches too, and one of our partners, and he's just a great, freaking amazing dude. So he interviewed Ron, and you'll get that. So everything's total value, $11,965. Now, here's the group. Here's part of the group. Here's Louis Martell. Look at what he posted right here. Week starts strong. $2,500 Monday commission. He made $2,500 on a Monday, right? Most people hate Mondays. Most people are scared to death Monday's coming. He makes a $2,500 commission on Monday. And this guy right here, just so you know, I'm going to show you here in a second. He did $270,000 last year from what I taught him, and this year he's doing $70,000 to $80,000 a month now. Okay, it's all about faith. Here's William Esley. I made $490 in revenue first month. So he took it a lot slower, but the fact is people are making money, right? And this is the group, and it's going to be bigger and bigger. So who this works for? It's internet marketers, affiliate marketers, business opportunity seekers, entrepreneurs, online business owners, anyone with a desire to learn. I had two choices, guys, okay? I had two choices. Now, first option, price this as cheap as possible, try to sell this to as many people as possible, and but it wouldn't incentivize me to really stack the value and spend quality time with you. So my mission with this is literally get as many success stories as possible. I want to be in this every single day, and this is the only thing I want to do anymore, right? Besides running my email business, which is like 10 minutes a day. Like, I just want to do this. This is all I want to do. Second option requires a little higher investment, but in exchange, I can devote more time, resources, including my time, to guarantee your success. Now, obviously not guaranteed, but here is Louis Martell on a post, around $270,000 in revenue last year. Boom. He literally got to get rid of his Quiznos that was putting him under. He's going bankrupt. He went from bankrupt to $270,000 in revenue last year. I mean, crazy. Freaking crazy. All from emails. Nobody knows. Do you know who Louis Martell is? Nobody knows who Louis Martell is. He barely speaks English. He speaks French up in Canada, right? I got his permission to talk about him, so don't worry. Here's another guy. He's talking about my Done For You option, which I'm going to share how you're going to get it for free today. Sean Williams, another guy, basically just loving it. Okay. Here's a guy named Steve Kern. Okay, and I'm going to get right to the price here in a second, and we'll let you guys get in if you want. I've been working with Bob Beckett and Freddie Owen for about 8 months now. In that time, I've built new subscriber lists from scratch. Again, this guy is about 60, 65 years old. To the point where I am now able to cover my monthly expenses from my autoresponder, hosting, ClickFunnels, training to add subscribers to my list every single week. I had a small amount of seed money to get started, had a modest budget for building my list each month. My goal was to build a subscriber list that was self-funded as soon as possible. I reached that goal after about 2 months. I have been able to add 1,000 subscribers every week for the last 5 months or so with no out-of-pocket expense. I have also been able to send traffic to other affiliate offers to build additional streams of income. Here's a screenshot of my Nexus account, which is one of the affiliate networks, for the month of April. Again, this guy is 55, 65 years old, never done anything like this in his life. He made $3,345.50 in just one of his accounts in April. And then he's making high-ticket commissions on the back end now, okay? So he says, I think that anybody who is serious about building a profitable email list can do it by following the training with consistent effort over a period of time. The key is to mail consistently and always be adding subscribers. Amen, brother. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So again, what you're going to get today is the self-liquidating funnels. It's $5,000 value. Email marketing 101 is $500 value. Traffic secrets, it's $2,000 value. Am I getting that lazy where I won't even say the numbers here? High ticket domination strategies, that's $1,995 value. Email coalition for one full year, but actually for life, that's $995 value. You're going to get access to the Big List Boss community. That's $909 value. You're going to get the case study with Fred interviewing Ron on how he went to $0 to $12,000 in a month using this model. It's a $495 value, $11,965 value. Now, if all this did was finally get you profitable online every month, would it be worth it? Give you the kick in the butt to finally get you moving, would it be worth it? Help you make your first $100 or $1,000 in commission, would it be worth it? So bonus number 2 is a done-for-you lead generating. Now, all right, let me slow down here. I sell this in the Big List Boss back office, and you'll be able to see it when you, triplet. You'll see this in the back office. I sell this for $1,997. This done-for-you setup. People literally will buy it for $1,997. I don't know. I have a $995 value right now, but people buy it all the time because it's very valuable. It's actually takes time from my development team to put this whole thing together for you. So for those earlier who are like, oh, this looks really hard to set up and do, well, my team, if you're part of Matt's crew right here, this is the only way you're going to get at this price. You're going to get our done-for-you lead generating, commission creating system setup. We will set up your hosting, autoresponder, rotator, the CPA offers, and squeeze page. We'll also set up another squeeze page, and you'll see why. And we'll also help you get approved from the networks. All you have to do is remember to email, okay? That's actually a $1,995 value because we actually sell it for that price. Just this, just the setup, okay? This is for the first 10 people only, okay? So you can see why I've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years to learn how to set up and run a profitable email marketing business. What's the skill set worth to you guys? If you could start earning $5,000 per month sending out emails 1 to 2 times per day, would it make sense to pay $5,000 one time to help you set up this the right way? Then every month revenue after month 1 is just pure profit. Most people don't get, they're happy with a 5% per year investment. Like what if you could pay $5,000 one time and then literally earn $60,000 a year? Now, obviously, you're not going to pay that. Okay, you're not going to pay that. If you had the $5,000, right? I get it, man. So a lot of people easily pay $5,000. I know this because if I get on the phone, I could easily sell this for $5,000. But you can see why it makes sense to invest in this business model. I want to hook you up with a special offer. So this is just for you guys. Okay, I'm not going to read this again. You've seen this all, but you're going to get all this: self-liquidating funnels, email marketing 101, traffic secrets, high-ticket domination strategies, email coalition, Big List Boss community, bonus 1, bonus number 2, which is our whole done-for-you setup that we sell for $1,997. There, I put it at the right price all the time. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Nicole. You're going to get all of it. Well, it's worth $13,962. You're going to get all of it for $995 today. All you got to do is go to biglistboss.com/Matt. It's biglistboss.com/Matt. Now let me know if there's any questions here. And I want to keep going here and then do a Q&A really quick. But no, I promise you guys, you're not going to see this webinar anywhere else. This event is literally exclusively for Matt's people. In fact, I'm even changing this offer because most of the time we lose money. And why would we lose money? Okay, because I told you earlier about being transparent with you. We have ways for you to buy traffic and leads. Now, you don't have to buy it from us. You could just totally buy it from somebody else. But we're hoping, obviously, you stick with it and you can buy traffic and leads and get hooked up and grow from there. So real quick, who's all in? I want to know who's all in so far. And then I'm going to keep going with this and share more stuff with you. If you think this is awesome, just say I'm in and let me know you're going right now to get it. So go to biglistboss.com/Matt. $995 one time. You get everything I was just talking about. And let me know. Awesome. Cool. So let me continue. Let's see. Let me continue. Awesome. Welcome aboard, Brad. Let's see. Rocky Man. Welcome aboard, Nicole. Let's see. This week. Contact you. Yeah, if you could, we'll work with you, Vincenzo, if you need to get it together within a day or so. Awesome. What's up, Jim? Okay, awesome. Jared, welcome aboard. Awesome. Okay, so check this out, guys. Lots of new people. I'm going to hook you up with another thing that's going to blow your mind, okay? Now, everybody knows that this is real-world money. I just showed you a page that costs $399 to get you traffic and leads. Bonus number 3, if you act fast, I'm going to hook you up with 500 real-time verified leads generated into your autoresponder. Or if you can't get single opt-in API, we'll help you get single opt-in API, and you'll have to get traffic and then get single opt-in. You don't have to know what that is. Basically, they don't have to confirm to get an email subscriber on your list. We'll give you 500 leads. This is in the BizOps space. It's clear. It's important to say. Or 250 super targeted unique clicks. That's a real world $350 value right there. $350 value. Thank you, Gino. Let's see. Actually, it's Sid, his sweetheart. I speak English. He's not. It's okay. Let's see. America. Let's see. Awesome. You could also, let's see. There should be a way to join with PayPal as well. It's more than one Nicole in here, Robert. I think so. Yes. Did you call me Robert? Wow. My mom calls me Robert. I'm just kidding. Need a payment plan, Bob? Be nice. I mean, honestly, if you knew how much this costs for my developers and everything, and the cost of traffic and all this stuff, I lose money on the front. I promise you. I'm in, but waiting for Matt's sweetener. Oh, I didn't know he had a sweetener. I'm sure he will. But Phil says he's in too. Where can I write you? Just hit me up on Facebook and just say you are on Matt's event, and I'll honor it. Okay. Let's see. Paid. Awesome. Welcome aboard, Tad. Great to have you, brother. Let's see. So check this out. Not only get 500, but you're getting all this stuff. Again, you're getting self-liquidating funnels, $4,995 value. Email marketing 101. You're going to get traffic secrets. Now, all this is ongoing stuff. It's not just like a stagnant product, guys. This is like an ongoing. You're not going to have to pay monthly. It's going to be awesome. And it has an amazing affiliate program attached to it, which I can get into soon if you want. But high-ticket domination strategies, email coalition, big list boss community, which is going to be the best community besides Matt's. Matt's is awesome on the planet. Plus, you're going to get the case study with Ron and Fred, 0 to 12,000 a month. Bonus number 2, that's the done-for-you lead generating commission creating system setup. We will set up your hosting, autoresponder, rotator, CPA offers, and squeeze page. Basically, all the technical stuff. We got your back, and we will set up everything that costs me real-world money to have my developers set up all your stuff. Think about it, right? We charge $1,997 value. You're paying $995 one time to get, well, I'll show you in a second, 500 leads or 250 clicks. The whole system's set up for you, okay? All you have to do is email, and guess what? You get Email Coalition, which gives you emails to email, okay? Awesome. Welcome aboard, Jim. Yeah, you made it in the top 10. What's up? How much time a day do we need to accomplish results? That's one great thing about email marketing is literally sometimes if I'm going on vacation, I'll set up an email a day for 7 days, and it takes me maybe 5 minutes an email, so maybe 30 minutes for the whole week sometimes. And it's crazy little time once you get really good at it. If you're horrible at it, maybe it's 15 to 30 minutes a day. Maybe you want to spend longer because you're looking for better offers. How soon can the system be set up? Usually, depending on how much time it gets you to get the stuff over, it takes 7 to 10 days to get the whole system done. Okay. How to pay? Not my email. Gerard, if you want to hit me up on Facebook, or I don't know what that means. Big Boss doesn't recognize my email. Oh, okay. Well, anybody having issues, let me tell my guy over here really quick that they're having issues. Don't worry. If you paid, I promise you'll get an email personally from me today to get in. There's always tech issues, right? This is why you want to do OPO, do other people's offers, so you don't have to deal with support. So just bear with me, guys. We're really just launching this thing, and I'm going to spill my brains to you guys. I want to make as many success stories as possible. I apologize if there's any problems. I see a couple of people having issues. So we will, I promise you, every single person that's buying right now will have access probably within the next 2 hours, okay? We'll get you in the group and everything like that. So how many hours for the training? Let's see. I mean, it'll be just tons of training. We'll do live calls and stuff. We'll do stuff in the group. It'll be fun. You can use whatever you want, Manuel, as far as funnels. It's really hard for us to do the done for you without ClickFunnels, but our mission is like that shouldn't be expensive to you, honestly. It's 2 weeks for free. By the time you have traffic and stuff running to it, you should start making money already. And the whole mission is you can't be timid like that. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to you, bro, but someone's got to be there to tell you keep going, and who cares about the price? You just got to freaking make money, right? There's costs. There's going to be costs, you know. There's costs in traffic. There's costs in buying leads. There's costs in your stuff. The good news is in the email marketing world, it's very low cost for overhead. It really is. In comparison to the amount of money you make, it's ridiculous. You can contact me on Facebook, yes. Dang, awesome. So true. Make sure to tell me that you came from Matt if you have any issues. So true. That's business, yes. Good, good, good. Okay, so check this out, guys. Total value, $14,312. Again, go to biglistboss.com/Matt. Anybody who's having issues coming in, I deeply apologize, but you'll be completely fixed and in within the next couple hours, I promise you. Other people are going to have to pay a lot more money for all this stuff. They have to pay the $2,000 for a done-for-you setup. We already have people doing it. And they have to pay separately for leads and traffic from me when they buy it from me. And these aren't solo ads, by the way. These are from giant media buys, and then I run them through funnels, and then you get the traffic. It's like a giant ad co-op if you came from the biz op space. Let's see. Let's see, just audio. Let's see replay. That's totally up to Matt if there's a replay. That's totally on him. Thanks, Phil. Welcome aboard. Great to have you. I'll hit you up. Yeah, hit me up, Jay. We'll get you in. Let's see. All right, so check this out. $9.95 today, but check this out. If you buy right now, I'm going to double it. You're going to get your first 1,000 lists from me, okay? Or 500 super targeted unique clicks. This is, I'm not going to say my traffic site just for the sake of Matt here, but I have a traffic site, and this is actually cheaper than my traffic sometimes. This is on more of a sale price, but you get 500 clicks. It's a $700 value minimum. I literally, one of my companies has generated over $7 million in the last 2.5 years, all traffic and leads, okay? And this is real world value. This is what I sell it for, okay? This is what I meant by I lose money, okay? I didn't want to say it up front because I wanted to get anybody on the fence to jump. If I could get you on, if you're on the fence, go ahead and put a OTF in the box. I just want to see, and tell me why you're on the fence, so I could kind of gradually push you off. Does that sound bad? I really want this to be a no-brainer thing. Is there a 30-day guarantee? I'm glad you asked that because, yes, there is. See, I am 76 and need a little extra help. I totally get it. We have a lot of people, surprisingly, in their 60s, 70s, even 80s that are part of this, and we're starting to do, oh, please repeat the link. It's Big List Boss. Here, let me just go forward for you. Well, I didn't know you could do that, actually. Did you know you could do that? Crap. It's biglistboss.com/Matt. I'll put it in the chat, actually, if it isn't. Oh, Matt did. Matt put it in the chat already. So biglistboss.com/Matt. And let me just go ahead and go into this. Now, you have two choices, guys. First option, do nothing and not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free. Second option is make this small investment today compared to all the value you'll get in return and just give it a shot. If it works, great. If not, just ask for your money back at support@biglistboss.com, and we will part as friends, which makes this truly a 100% risk-free decision. Now, this is 30 days, right? So our 30-day guarantee. So sign up today. If you don't like it for any reason, I don't care if it's 29 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes from now, just let me know and I'll get your money back. Okay? 30-day guarantee. I don't want your money. Like you know, if you're not going to go all in with this, like, in fact, if you don't make that dedication right now before you even purchase that this is going to be the thing you actually do, just don't even purchase. You know, I'm not being mean there. Like, you need to legitimately make a decision right now that you're sick and tired of not taking action, that you're sick and tired of giving up too soon, and that you're really ready to go all in. Because I need you to be successful, because this is what makes my world go around now. Like, I have 4 kids and a wife. I'm okay financially. Like, I don't have to do this stuff anymore. but what I feel called to do is literally help people. This is what's worked for me. I've been extremely blessed for 21 years. If this isn't the thing for you, don't join. If this is for you, go all in and don't stop. Do not stop this time. Matt hasn't stopped, and he's made millions and millions of dollars. I haven't stopped. I've made millions and millions of dollars. Everybody I know who does it and doesn't stop ends up winning on the other side, right? So push me, find a way to pay you correctly. Just find it, man. I'll use this as an example. Imagine this, okay, those who don't have the money. Imagine this. Someone with a Ferrari decides he wants to just give up all his stuff and live on an island and travel the world and do all this stuff just with a backpack. He's a multimillionaire, has a Ferrari, and he's sitting outside your house. And he says, hey, look, man, all I want is $3,000, and you can have this $150,000 Ferrari, okay? How fast would you come up with that $3,000? It's all about faith, guys. You would figure out a way to get that $3,000. I know most people in the ghetto, I mean, I had a lot of friends in the ghetto. Most people come up with $3,000 from somebody in a couple hours to figure out a way to get in. Now, this is your Ferrari. You could take that Ferrari and take it to a used car dealership or a nice classic car place and sell it for $120 that day. You know what I'm saying? You would figure out a way to get $3,000. This is your Ferrari, guys. This is your vehicle to make the money. And I'm literally giving it to you for under $1,000 one time. It's not even any monthly to me, right? So let me see what Nicole says. I'm going to do something to roll with you too. Awesome, Nicole. Welcome aboard. Let's go. On the fence. Cannot afford it this month because I purchased a $2,000 course recently. Can I buy next month? Well, I mean, this offer is closing down. I really don't want to offend you in any way, but I promised Matt that like this would be the last time I did it. So Vincenzo says clearly worth it. Awesome. I'm interested, but I have to wait till later tonight and get the credit card. Okay. Well, as long as you get it in before tonight, sorry, I'm getting a bunch of calls. As long as you get in before tonight, you will, you know what, I tell you what, there's a lot of people joining. I'll make sure that you get the bonuses. If you're a part of Matt's, which you are, if you're a part of this, if Matt decides to even do a replay, I will honor all the bonuses that I'm saying right now, which I never did that before either. So you'll get 1,000 leads, 500 clicks. We'll build the whole system for you, but it has to be by tonight, okay? So make sure that you get it in. I'd just like to get as many people as possible to start working with you guys. So I would like to know how that guy that was in bankruptcy got his funding. Actually, well, it doesn't cost too much to start. I mean, he still has some bankroll coming in. He still has some cash flow. I know some people that literally will take out, you know, PayPal loans and stuff. Not saying you should do that. I never give any financial advice. I will say I'm not going to tell you to do anything I wouldn't do. I've taken out loans for 30, 50, 100 grand so many times your head would spin. It's just crazy. Just to scale faster usually, you know. How much after that is needed? Okay, so we recommend ClickFunnels. That's $97 a month. ClickMagick, $17 a month. And your autoresponder. Those are the three things. Then you have to worry about traffic and leads. Now, I'm scaring you away on purpose because I don't want you to come in here and think that like you're going to get like rich from this $1,000 instantly. You got to come in here with an investing mindset, right? You'll figure it out. And what happens is a lot of people will actually make money. We've had people try to cancel, which is very low. Only a couple people actually did. But people have tried to cancel, and then we'd log into like their affiliate back office, and they've made $700, and they didn't even realize it. So we've had that happen multiple times. And what's the moral of that story? People are so lazy. I'm not saying you are, but people are just naturally so lazy, or just so they just give up so early that they won't even log into their back office where they were supposed to be making money to see if they made money. And I know that's not you. I mean, I'm just saying. That's the reality that we deal with, right? Let's see. So sorry, I had somebody message me. I'm so ADD sometimes. What to use to get people to enter their email? just the headlines of the pages. I'm in. Welcome aboard, Andy. Great to have you, brother. Do we have to be careful about GDPR when mailing? So what I did to solve that, honestly, it's very easy to get around GDPR. But what I did is I just stopped getting any traffic from the United Kingdom right now. That's all. Because technically I'm kind of lazy too. But you can get, there's softwares now and stuff like that where you can put the warning at the bottom that this page uses cookies, that kind of stuff. I wanted to learn this from some time. It seems like the smartest and easiest, not fast. I prefer Jaguars. Okay, well, it could be your Jaguar. Yes, you are a true Ferrari. Thank you so much. I'm in. Welcome aboard, Valerie. Awesome to have you. Carl, I'm in. Awesome. Great to have you, bro. What's tonight? We're on CET time. My bad. So we'll say tonight, 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay? I am generous. Well, thank you. You're awesome, bro. What time are you? I'm Eastern. So 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'll honor all the bonuses. So I've been trying to purchase, but it's not taking my card saying wrong address, but it's the correct one that I'm entering. Do you have PayPal by chance, Jesse? If not, get with me really quick or message me your email, and I'll figure out a way to get you in. How many hours is that? I'm in the UK. For now, that is 6, 7, 8. That's 11 hours from now. I'm in my part. Awesome. Welcome aboard, Andy. You are literally officially, you get all the bonuses I talked about, which I'll share again. Oh, I didn't even read the screen. Other opportunities could take 3 to 5 years. Get your money back. I don't even have to go into this. Pretty much everybody's on here. So, so guys, here's what to do next. Go to biglistboss.com/Matt. Here's what the order page is going to look like. There should be an option to pay with PayPal as well. If there's not, let me know. Now, if you didn't sign up immediately, reason number one is you don't currently have any knowledge about marketing and aren't sure you can really do this. I get that a lot of time. You are nervous about technical skills, needed to set this up. Well, we handle that for you too. Reason number three, you think it's too expensive. So guys, I am nothing special. I didn't go to school for business or entrepreneurship. In fact, I did left this part out. I might not have. I dropped out of high school. Yeah, I told you this. Dropped out of high school, graduated at a private Christian school, chasing a girl in there and married her sister because I live in Ohio. So, but I didn't go to school for anything like this. I personally spent years, this is why I'm successful. I spent years learning how to crush it in the email marketing space. And today I'm going to give you these secrets for a small one-time investment. And in comparison to my time, guys, this is very small, very small. So you can spend countless hours of trial and error doing it the hard way or use Big List Boss. There you go. So again, one more time, what you're going to get, self-liquidating funnels. You're going to get email marketing 101. You're going to get traffic secrets. You're going to get high-ticket domination strategies. You're going to get email coalition one-year full access. You're going to get Big List Boss community. You're going to get bonus number one with Ron and Fred going how he went from 0 to 12,000 a month. You're going to get bonus number two, done for you lead generating, commission creating. I just like saying this. Commission creating system setup. We will set up your hosting, autoresponder, rotator, CPA offers, and squeeze page. You just have to remember to email. $1,997 value. We sell this in the back office, as you'll see. Bonus number three, you get not 500, but I'm going to give you 1,000 real-time verified leads generated for you into your autoresponder, or 500 real-time clicks. That's a $700 value. It's actually even more than that if you get the clicks, but the leads are freaking awesome too. So either way is awesome. I don't plan on any of you quitting, so you know it is what it is. I'm just going to take a hit if it does. So $14,662 value. Again, go to biglistboss.com/Matt, and I'm just going to leave this up. Okay, actually I'll leave this one up so you can see everything you're going to get. And let me read some more stuff here. Let me go on my webcam. I know Matt is probably like, shut up, dude, you're talking too much. Freaking Bob, what are you talking so much for? I get hyped about this stuff,
dude.
Man.
There's tons of people still on, so I'm just saying you haven't pushed some of them over the edge.
I know. All right. So, well, who wants to be pushed over the edge? If you want to be pushed over the edge, go ahead and push me over the edge, Bob, and we'll go from there. But I'm going to leave this up so I can see my face, and let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to open that. But if you wanted to say anything, Matt, that'd be cool. Anything at all, that's totally cool. If not,
yeah, just let everybody know. Here's the one thing. Some of you guys say, I noticed a lot of people saying it. He said it to Bob will take care of you if you've had any issues when it's, came in, and I know his team's working on it. Do not get concerned after you lock in, and if there's any, like whatever it said with the email thing. So that will be fixed. Everybody will be taken care of, and you guys will be good to go. And you want to make sure that you guys do get in to be able to get that bonus because, like he said, you guys are going to get – that bonus number 3, I think, is like freaking. It's worth the prices as it is. That alone.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, guys, we saw that there's people that literally pay us $2,000. If they knew that I was like hooking you up, they'd probably be pretty mad at me, actually. But it's literally for Matt Basak. To me, this is a special moment for me because I've always looked up to Matt. Matt's been like awesome. Like he's one of the originals, right? That came out and started teaching this stuff. So I've always been fascinated with Matt and his teachings and stuff. So I was super honored, Matt, for you having me coming on here. This is like really cool for me. And so I wanted to hook you guys up. I wanted to figure out a way that it was just a complete no-brainer. This is bonus number 4. First 20 people, 500, 1,000 real-time leads generated, I responded, or 500 clicks. So yeah, you got that. I don't know. I guess it's bonus number 3. I must have had that on a different slide. Bonus number 4. Let me make sure. Well, good catch, bro. Good catch. So any questions, guys? Awesome. Welcome aboard, Jesse. It sends me a big list. Login and will accept my email. Yeah. So obviously, what was happening is for a short time there, we had an email login only, and I just had my dev team switch it to where you had to have password. So obviously they're in the middle of that, of course, while we're doing a live webinar. And so I'm going to have to get with that really quick and say, hey guys, you have to put it into double time now and get all these people their information that just joined. So, our clicks higher quality than leads. So what I do is I do both. I'm constantly having a fresh amount of brand new clicks coming in.
Hey, just so you know, Jesse, I'm just wanting to say, Jesse, this is what we're talking about. They're getting it fixed. Do not get frustrated. We've been, talking about that. Just so you know, we will get it resolved. Do not worry whatsoever. Please, everybody, look, I'm just going to tell you guys, I know you guys want to log in. I know you guys want to get in there. I know he's been saying it. I'm saying it. We're both sitting here on a webinar, and it's very hard to get things done when we're trying to focus on all the people on here and doing that. So he's been talking to his team. We will get you guys taken care of. You will be done. Just, I understand you guys want things now, but just wait a few minutes. It'll be taken care of. I promise you. I put my stamp of approval, and that will be happening. I guarantee it, because I know Bob will be taking care of you guys.
I won't sleep tonight. I'll make sure every single one of you are totally handled, and we'll probably do a live call tomorrow talking and Q&A already. I just want to make sure you guys are taken care of, and you guys are rocking and rolling. So yeah, so just think of the how much you're saving right now and all the bonuses you're getting hooked up with for being part of Matt's world. And I greatly apologize. If I had another bonus to give you right now for the headache, I would give it to you, but I can't even think of anything else I can give you more. So
yeah, and just to let you guys know, there's a lot of people asking if I don't give additional bonuses. What I do is I select people that I know will take care of you, and I select people that have amazing offers that I know can help you. And this doesn't need one. I don't, it doesn't need one at all. You guys are getting a freaking steal of a deal, and I'm going to tell you guys are sitting on the fence trying to wait. You guys are making a huge mistake. You guys need to jump forward and not doing that because you do not need anything more. This stands alone. It doesn't even need a guarantee. He's only doing that just because of you guys. I will tell you guys, I literally sought him out. He was dead serious. And he literally wrote, I could actually tell you guys, look, here's the thing. It's funny. I'll actually go into my thing. I hit him up. I said, hey, what are you doing on Tuesday or on Thursday? And he wrote me back. He said, whatever. He goes, what do you want? And I told him, I said, I saw that your offer that he did it with somebody else a while back. I said, listen, this is very perfect for my people. Please, will you do this? And he said, you know what? I can actually find it somewhere in here. It was like, because it's you, I'll go ahead and do it. But so it's like literally something right here. He just wrote, he goes, you're different. But he's not opening this up to many other people out there. I'm just going to let you guys know this is dead clear on what he's going to go. He said, He said, yeah, I'm closing down the offer, for most part, unless someone like you want to push it. So it was like just me. Like, I'm just going to tell you guys, he was not joking around. I'm reading the thing right there. Like, this is a freaking steal of a deal. And I'm just telling you guys, it is an absolutely steal of a deal. And I'm telling you, if you're sitting on the fence, I would not let this opportunity, pass you by. I'm not one of those guys that needs to do it. I do not send emails with bonuses, all that stuff, because this stands alone on its own 2 feet and doesn't need my push. The only push it needs is you to go find your credit card, go find your purse, and push that button to order. That's the only push that you guys should need to be able to lock yourselves in. I'm dead serious about that, from there, because I don't want to send you in another direction. He's got a direction for you guys to go, and if I gave you guys something, I guarantee you, it's going to send you in a weird direction that you do not need to go. I want you, like he said, I want you to dive in with both feet. I want you to take this and run as fast as you can. The only way you can do it is not getting, thrown around and, finding new things to send you off in different directions. It's finding somebody, like he's already flown, to the promised land. Just grab onto his coattails and he'll take you there. You just got to do what he's showing you to do. You got to take advantage of everything he's putting in your hands. You got one full access, a full year. You get in the community. You guys are getting, what you guys have here is I don't want to throw you off. It would be a disservice to you if I threw something in there. Seriously, you guys, I'm telling you, self-liquidated offers, he is right. He's dead on. And you know how we know he's right and dead on? Because he freaking makes millions of dollars a year doing this. The other thing is there's a lot of people out there creating stuff, saying they're making the money. They're not doing it. I know he's making the money. It's proven by actually him getting his things. I'm just telling you, it's verified. He literally is doing what he's teaching. He's literally does this on a day-to-day basis. You guys are getting an opportunity of a lifetime. And I swear to you guys, if you saw our back and forth, he literally made this special deal for you guys and for you guys right here, because you guys are my customers. And I'm just telling you guys, if you have not jumped on this, I would go grab it right now and make that happen, right. For that.
Yeah, well, man, that's just, I love you even saying it's awesome. That makes me very happy. Thank you very much. It is.
Dude, I really, I know it is. And that's actually, I asked you,
Right. So here's a conversation. Let's see. Basically, this is Miles Clifford. This is one in charge of all the plaques, okay? And basically, this is him saying, let's see, human eyeballs. So basically, I'm getting 2 more of these, right? 2 more right now from the plaques. And again, I'm not saying that to brag, but it is, I wish I could when Russell started doing this, I'm like, and you have your certification program and stuff, right? When you guys started doing that, I'm like, that is freaking genius. Especially dude, gosh, it's just, you can't fake this. They see the stats in your ClickFunnels back office, and if it's not $1 million, they won't give you the thing, right? in fact, this one, they had to hit me up because I forgot I even hit $1 million in that account. So let me answer a couple of these questions. Definitely if you're in, you need to jump on this now. You really just need to hurry up and jump on this, because this really if I could shake you and just tell you this really is it. This really this is it. This is nothing left behind. Now I want to say this too. Again, all these little areas like self-liquidating funnels, email marketing 101, all these things are going to be growing, and it'll be changing, and I'll update you on different videos that are changed, and we'll have special guests and stuff like that. So if it looks messy back there, we are actually changing the back office right now too. I want you to focus right now as one of your mentors. I want you to focus on the community. I want you to focus on getting the done for you stuff sent over as fast as humanly possible, so my dev teams can, I got to pay them, so I want to get them work as fast as possible and get you up as fast as possible, because I need more and more your success stories as fast as possible. And then from there, I want you to start diving into this training, and I want you to, anytime you have anything, send a ticket into support@biglistbus.com, and I hear everything from the team. They try not to get the negative things to me. They just fix those, but they try to get me all the positive stuff, or different changes we should take, and then my team here and I just kind of go over it and have meetings over it and just try to make things fast and be awesome for you. So So a lot of people are asking like about the affiliate program that I have inside of here. So again, this is not a business opportunity, okay? This is not. This is education. But what I decided to do was instead of, and Matt's getting this, he doesn't even know it, okay? So Matt, like, yeah, you're going to be hooked up if anybody buys traffic and stuff, just so you know, because he didn't even know this part. But so for a lifetime, or for years, remember I said I had a company named Human Eyeball. Well, shoot, I didn't mean to say the name. They did 7 million plus in sales, right, over the last few years. Well, now I decided, okay, I can't have all these multiple businesses. It's just driving me insane. You know what I'm talking about, Matt. It's just like too much going on everywhere. I said, what if we just put everything under one house, okay? All the big List Boss people, they get a discount on traffic, so you can buy traffic from me, you can buy leads from me if you want. You don't have to. But here's the important thing, is every single person that you get into Big List Boss, okay, you'll earn a monthly. Now, keep in mind, those monthly people have to spend $2,000 for setups. They have to spend extra money for different things, all this stuff. I'm including everything for you for thousands of dollars off, okay? But you'll get a 50% commission on that. You'll get, and then for the life of, they buy anything in Big List Boss, okay? You're going to get 10% commissions on, I have people that spend $10,000 a week all the time. Multiple people that give me $10,000, $20,000 a week for leads. That one person could generate you $1,000 to $2,000 a week if you were the person that referred them, right? And I do all the selling. Remember, I taught OPO, other people's offers. I handle all the selling. I handle all the support. I handle all the problems. You just get the checks from me, right? Also, any leads, any clicks, 10%. I even commission out on the done for you, 20%. So every person that buys, I mean, that's just at my cost. So 20%, that's $200 commission to you. Any products, like any new products that I come and bring into the table, I don't know anybody that does this. I'm like, you know what? I want to just keep it all inside Big List Boss. If they want to buy this product, they can. If they don't want it, they don't have to buy it. But if one of their people buys it, I'm going to give 20% commissions for that, like just as an added bonus. So really, it's kind of like a profit sharing type thing. Oh, check this out. All right, all the tools that I train about, okay, ClickFunnels, ClickMagic, all the tools that I train about, you will have the opportunity to put your links in there. This is coming up right around the corner. I had it in my other product, and I'm moving it over here. So there's literally no friction, right? You're going to be able, like anywhere I talk about it in a video, there's going to be a link to go buy ClickFunnels or something like that. It'll be your link instead of my link. Okay? So I wanted to create the most dead brain amazing offer that I would love to have had years and years ago, where like the admins didn't take all my commissions for like, you know, selling ClickFunnels and all these products. You get all the commissions. I just wanted to have a profit sharing type deal without the biz op attached. You know what I'm saying? So you could make a full-time income just selling Big List Boss if you want as an affiliate, and learn and grow your businesses. And I personally think it's one of the best programs I've ever done. So there's that. Is there any questions on that? See, can I make enough money to pay my CF and extra business expenses? Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. We definitely want you making more than $97 in your leads. I mean, there will be a tipping point, right? So here's another piece of advice. You have to get uncomfortable, right? You have to in order to grow, you have to learn to put yourself in uncomfortable situations, right? Like all the time, I will put myself in uncomfortable situations, so I'm forced to I have to level up, right? You have to get into that position or you'll never get to the next level, right? So like, for instance, I told my friend, this isn't advice for everybody. I said, go get a house that you can't afford right now, just a rental, right, that you can't afford right now. He's like, well, no, I should get a house that's only this much. And I'm like, no, that's what a normal person would do. We are not normal. Go get one that's a little bit out of your comfort zone. You have to make this work for you, and it will work. Like, it will work. And I'm like, what is the worst thing that's going to happen? You might have a little debt. and you might figure out what you don't want to do, or it might actually work. Okay. And this is from a guy that made $50,000 some dollars a year teaching him what I taught before. This was like 8-10 years ago, and life happened, and he just got involved. This is like a bunch of women and stuff he was dealing with, whatever. Just saying, he he's still timid, and he already proved that it worked for himself, right? So let me read some more. This just gets better and better. Emails being ignored more and more. Oh, this is great. I love this. Email is being ignored more and more. Are we getting training on how to have our emails open more? The great thing is emails, yes, the open rates and click-through rates have dropped from like 10 years ago, but the fact is it's still the cheapest way to market. So even if you have, like for instance, if I get on my 250,000 list, if I get a 2% click-through rate, what is that, 5,000 clicks? My math is horrible, bro. I can't do this. What is that? 10% would be 25,000. I don't know. I can't figure it. Somebody do the math for me. 250,000 list with 2% click-through, right? I mean, I could figure it out if I pull out the calculator, but was wishing that I could do it. In other words, just imagine just having big lists that can get tons of clicks. Don't worry about the fact that things are getting more and more ignored. Just worry about the fact that you spend this much and you make this much, right? All that matters at the end of the day is, are you profiting, right? Then scale more, make your list more, bigger. One of the ways of getting way higher click-through rates is I train everybody to literally delete, like for instance, that guy that's doing 70, 80,000 a month right now, Louis Martell, and also did 270,000 last year. His list is only 25,000. Nobody knows who he is. And I taught him to delete his leads because he gets a ton in. He deletes his leads every single day that haven't opened or clicked anything for 15 days. Okay? So his open and click-through rate is just through the freaking roof. And that's how you really do it, is you just focus on the people, and then you get way better deliverability because it's just like Facebook. You know how when you have a Facebook post and then all of a sudden like tons of people just start hitting it, and then because those people started liking it, Facebook starts showing it to more and more of your people, right? The same thing goes with email marketing, right? So the more engagement, so Gmail will be like, well, you know what, like 20% of his people have like opened these emails. I'm going to put more in the inbox. The same thing works that way, right? So let's see.
Well, let me say something regarding that too. I mean, folks, guys, look, let's just get real here. So the people, first of all, you're looking at, he said it's all about clicks. It's not about opens. And I know everybody said, well, you got to open in order to get clicks. Well, the fact is there are subject lines that have lower open rates would have a lot more clicks, just to know from all my testing. I've done it for 8,000 split tests to say that. Also, you're talking to a guy that makes millions of dollars. Actually, you're talking to two guys that makes millions of dollars a year through email marketing. And actually, you go show me somebody that does not make, so anybody's making millions of dollars from social media. They might be doing it running ads, but I'll tell you what, if they're running ads, that could be pulled from it, could be unpublished, it could be banned any minute or any second. The only thing that's consistent and that's true is email. The whole concept, the idea, and the thing of email dying and all the other stuff is over-exaggerated and is absolutely ridiculous, and get that out of your freaking head, because the more you have that in your head, the less money you're going to be making. The most profitable thing you could ever do is email the people out there that are telling you all this stuff and selling all this stuff, and you actually, in fact, you even got here because of email. The only reason everybody gets on and buys to listen to somebody to tell them something that is opposite of email, everybody's using email to make money. The real money's made through email. Everybody else is going to put up some facade to tell you it's something else, when the truth is behind that facade is a freaking powerful email marketing machine making all that true money. You go to every single offer, you go to every single person out there that's running an offer that's making tons of money. I guarantee you, say, who are your top 10 best-selling affiliates? They're going to say these 10 people. What are they doing to get you the traffic? And the answer of 9 out of 10, probably 10 out of 10, is going to be freaking email. So
always email.
Exactly. So let's not look at what's coming out of people's pie holes and people are pulling out of their butt cracks. We want to look at what is coming into people's bank accounts. And what's coming into people's bank accounts is money from email. So I just want to let you guys know, I know I'm coming hard at this, nothing pisses me off more when somebody is they're trying to convince you. What they're doing is they're actually, yeah, it's crazy what they're doing. I mean, they're suspending the truth. And that's really what they're doing is we're unlocking the truth, and the truth is email. Everybody out there that's sending you, if you look at everything you bought, track it back. It's going to come from a freaking email at the end of the day. Yep. I mean, at the beginning of that relationship, oh, well, I saw him on, in the Facebook Live group. Well, guess what? That's just a backup strategy. That's just another, strategy. That is not the, yeah, he's got a community and I've got communities. But the fact is, we both, even if that community got banned or, whatever, we still got our freaking email list to go tell everybody to go to another place that we can build them. Our director of traffic is freaking email. Our bank accounts get shoved piles of cash because of email. It's not from anything else.
Yep. And honestly, like I always tell people, I'm just not that, like I'm smart in the things I want to be smart with, but like anybody could do this, guys. It's literally just, the formula is simple. You keep building your list bigger and bigger and keep them fresh and clean and mail them consistently and put new offers in front of them consistently. Eventually there's going to be a tipping point. What I have found is the bigger and faster you build, the fresher the blood, and the faster you build it, the faster the tipping point happens. So, we need some risk takers in here. We need some people. It's a calculated risk, you know what I mean? But the ones that make the biggest risk, will have the biggest reward in this space. I'm just being open with you. I've had a lot of people that came in and they just they learn and they said, oh, that's really cool. And then next thing you know, they're like on the next e-com course. Or like, this one lady, oh my gosh. I mean, she made money and everything. And then she decided to go with this Instagram thing. She's like 72 years old. She's like, I'm going to just build my audience on Instagram and do this one method this other guy's teaching. I'm like, that's fine. Instagram owns that account, and Instagram, and gosh, I tried everything with Instagram. I mean, I could make money with paid ads from it, but like as far as like building free stuff, oh my gosh, it's just like you have no control. And the only thing is like, for instance, on one of my Aweber accounts right now is frozen. Okay, this stuff happens. It's part of business, but knowing people that can help you through that is a whole nother thing. So like, for instance, I'm just moving it over to other accounts. Yeah. It's all fine.
Well, you're bad. You can't go back up your Facebook account. You can't go back up your LinkedIn account, go re-add all the people that are following you. But with email, okay, let's just say it does get frozen. And that's awesome because you actually told, like nobody really talks about, hey, I've made so much money because of email. My freaking merchant account has got shut down. Nobody talks about that stuff. They only talk about, and like you just said, hey, you got one of your email accounts frozen. Great. It's a part of the game. It's like, all right, where am I going next? You can't say that with any other place except for email. You control the key to making money, and the key to business is all about control. If you want to make a decent income, if you want to make a real money, then you create and control markets. You create your own, you control the data, and you freaking make tons of money. And I will tell you, this play right here, here's the other thing. You can go listen to somebody that's making $100,000 a year, or you can go listen to somebody that's making $1 million a year. Now, I will tell you, if you make half of what somebody's making, if you listen to somebody that's making $100,000 a year, which are most of the social media people out there, they're pissed broke, they have no money, they're just yapping on freaking Facebook because they have nothing else to do. That's what they do, and that's why they do it, because everybody and their mama, in the world can just say, oh, well, I want to get started and I'm going to be a social media person, right. Like they can, they got nothing to do. They're yapping and they got somebody else in their family that's actually, that pays the bills, because nobody knows they have a real person that's, that's actually paying the bills. And this is just some crazy thing that decided they're going to run some hobby. So yeah, they're making $100,000 a year, and you can listen to that and you can play their game. And then all of a sudden, you can make half of what they're making, even a quarter of what they're making. I would much rather make a quarter of what somebody's making that's doing $1 million than a quarter of what somebody's making doing $100,000. I mean, the numbers are true, and that's the truth.
Mm-hmm. That's so true. Yeah, and just keep in mind, guys, all these guys that are social media guys are all building their email list, and all these guys that are selling you stuff that say, I think why we're frustrated, like Jesse said, we don't know what we don't know, and I agree with you. We're not like yelling at you. We're frustrated with
the market
industry.
and the idiots out there doing this shit.
And
they're literally putting wool over. It's crazy. I'm sorry, but it's funny because, see, that's one thing Bob and I are so dead on about it. It's like, it's every year I get called the smartest person in the world, and next year I'm called the biggest idiot in the world. Next year I'm the smartest person in the world. Next year I'm the biggest idiot in the world. It's been happening for freaking, well, he's been doing it for what, 21 years? I'm doing it for 20 years. So for the last 20 years, I've been preaching email marketing, email marketing, email marketing, email marketing. Like I said, and it's like, the funny thing is what's going to happen next year, there's going to be a big announcement that email marketing is the key. I'm just going to tell you, get ahead of it. But who cares what anybody's saying? Start focusing on what people that are making the real money are actually saying, what they're actually doing. He even showed you, the guy, you don't see many people throwing up, there's not that many people out there. No, but there's probably nobody. Actually, I could say that little thing he has right behind him right now, I could probably say, because I know 99% of the people that are getting them, either clients, students, or people I know. And I will say that I will tell you 99.9% of those people all had it because the traffic they had coming to their pages came from freaking email. They would not have funnels that are making money if it wasn't for people sending emails to those funnels. That's where the real money's made. Every single network, every single thing, out there. That's the truth. And sorry for beating it in. Like you said, not yelling at you guys, just like, God, it so sucks that the market, people are lying to you guys.
Well, it's our job to uncover the wool, as you were saying, because think about it, like even the e-com guys, they're not making money straight away from Facebook ads. Some of them get, lucky, or they can make a little bit better, but the majority of the money they make, I know most of them, the majority of the money they make is from retargeting with email follow-ups. They're following back up with them. They're following back up with them on different things that they visited on their websites. So in other words, e-com wouldn't work without email. None of them would. How would they announce all their sales that they're having? How would they do all that stuff? Guys, we've been talking about this for a while. Just know that email marketing, that is where it's at.
What did it do to your sister? I don't think you said it here. Tell about did you tell your sister? Yeah.
I didn't say that. My sister, she went to college for 9 years to be an architect. She's done really well for herself, but she's miserable. She's been working 70, 80-hour weeks. She works for a really awesome firm that's really popular firm there in Akron. And, one day, this is about 8, 9 years ago, because I never had a job, but I had nice things, I had nice cars, I had nice stuff. She thought I was in the mafia, actually, because there's a lot around here.
Well, I'm laughing because there's a lot of mafia in that area. I know for a fact.
And I got half Italian. I'm half Italian, so she just thought what are you doing? You messing around with Joey down the road. Anyways, so she goes, what do you do? 'Cause she was just frustrated. I went over to her house and I was like, okay, cool. I sent out one email to one of my lists, and I made about $1,500 in about an hour. Okay, and she literally saw that. She said, that's your money? You actually get to keep that? I'm like, yeah, they're going to pay me that next Friday. And I was like, she's like, you didn't do it. You sent out a 3-minute email. And she literally started crying. My sister, she'd kill me if I told this story. She knew. She literally started crying, and she goes, you're just like a professional bum. I'll never forget it. So now every time she sees me, I'm just the professional bum. And then when she tells people, and I don't mind, it is what it is. She tells all her friends and my family, she's like, yeah, he's literally a professional bum. He does millions of dollars a year, never went to school, never went to college, and just literally can work 5-10 minutes a day if he wants to. Because guys, once you learn this stuff, once you learn the traffic seekers and some of the strategies that I tell you, you could literally just use your money to build the list. And as long as you're sending out every single day, which takes 3 to 5, sometimes 10 minutes, and you're checking new offers here and there, you could run a full-time 6-figure business fairly easy. It's pretty easy to hit 6 figures. Definitely easy to hit 50,000 a year, and it's just a numbers game.
It is. Marketing is math.
Yeah. If you could hit 50,000, you could hit 1 million. It's the same thing, only you just do more of it. That's really all it is. Let's see. Here to create this wonderful help people. Yeah. That's what we love doing. We're creators, man. We love it. Wish I'd met you 4 years ago, not spent all those thousands trying to follow the latest shiny object. Well, awesome. Hopefully we can get you on the right path and really get you going the right way. This is going to be awesome. So I guess any last questions, answers, so questions so I can answer you, and also just know that this is closing down. I don't don't know if Matt, I really don't know if Matt's going to do a replay of this or not. Totally up to him. But regardless, know that you have till 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to get these bonuses and even you won't get the done for you for sure because that's $2,000 or the leads because that costs me money too. But if you do the math, I mean, after paying my dev team probably about $300 or so, or maybe $400 or $500 to put the system together, not including support, dealing back and forth with you getting your stuff, plus the actual traffic costs and everything here. That right there in itself, you do actual costs, just being completely transparent, is probably about $800-900. Probably about $750, probably about $750 that I make, right? Not that I make, that I spend to get you as a customer. So it's my job, okay? The way I look at it is, if you're not happy, you're not happy. You remember I said like those companies that know their numbers, like if they get a refund, they already knew a certain amount of people will refund. Our refund rate is really low. Like I think we've had maybe two people have quit already. Not already, but out of like 75 to 100 people. And that was before they didn't have this done for you system. That was the main reason. So we started putting the option of people buying the done for you system, and then people were like, oh, that's cool, and they started buying it. Then people didn't like the fact that I didn't say, see, I'm learning as I go here. They didn't like the fact that I say there's extra costs like ClickFunnels and stuff like that. So now I'm just like, you know what? Hey, there's extra costs. So I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. I'm trying not to do any gotchas. In fact, there's not even any upsells or anything after that, which in marketing terms, most people would say that's stupid. But there's no upsells or gotchas or there's not even a person that's going to call you and sell you on a $10,000 product. But you will be told to buy leads and stuff, whether you buy it from me or in clicks, whether you buy it from me or use the method I taught you today. Because you just got to have that mindset of consistently investing in yourself. You just have to, or you're never going to make it. You're going to be stuck in the current position that you're at. Not that that is a bad thing. I don't know your situation, but I know that you want this, right? You want this. So really all it is a decision at this point. You got to say yes or no. It's either yes, I'm going all in, or no, you're not. But you got to make it. The only way you're going to change your life is if you say yes and just start freaking doing it and going crazy, right? And bothering the heck out of us in the community in a good, positive way, wanting more stuff. I'm looking for a craving, like an audience, a group of people that literally just like a culture of people that's just wanting this so bad that they're willing to take the hits with each other and then celebrate each other's successes. So let me see if there's anybody else. If I get in now, do I still have access to everything on the sales page? Yes, everything that you're seeing right now. If you join right now, Harry, you get it. Awesome. Thank you, Amy. Great seeing you. So I guess we'll do like the last call for anybody who wants in right now. So am I going to get short-term? I'm going to get a short-term loan today. Will I still get in with the bonuses? Yes, Carl, as long as you have it in by now. I have a 6,000 list from Anthony Morrison. Will that work? Depends on the age of the list. There's possibility there could be spam traps in there. We talk about that. At this point, you'd probably want to clean your list a little bit. But I mean, there's probably some money you could make on there. It just depends on how old it is and if they're open to click through. I don't know how Anthony generated his list. I do know Anthony. He's a good guy, so I'm sure it's legit. I'm going to get a short-term loan today. Will I still get the bonuses? Sorry. Oh, you asked the same thing twice. That's cool. So hopefully I answered that. Awesome, Jesse. Thank you, Tad. Is this program for a complete beginner and all the bonus giving if signing tonight? Yes. As long as you get it for tonight, you will get all the bonuses that I promised. And yes, it is for a complete beginner because we're literally setting up. If you read bonus number 2, you're going to get a done for you lead generating commission creating system. We will set up your hosting, your autoresponder, your rotator, your CPA offers, and your squeeze page. You just have to remember email. So one thing I left out is we also put in, I think it's a 14-day autoresponder, pushing your CPA offers for you. And we did that because people were like, well, it's not working. Well, is your email? So we go in their AWeber because we have access to all their stuff. Now you can change your passwords, but if you want us to help you, obviously we got to see your stuff. We'd log into their AWebers or the GetResponse or whatever we decide to use, and they mailed like one time out of 2 weeks. And honestly, what I teach is you mail at least once a day, usually in the morning. If you have a really hot converting offer, sometimes twice a day. It goes against what people say to do, but I just found I make the most money with that. I'm also going to be adding in here a branding type training where what to do with later on if you want to brand. What do you do with this traffic? How do you turn this traffic? How do you turn this cold traffic into more of a warm market? Which is very hard to do, actually. Like, especially cold traffic's very hard to warm up unless you're giving them something of extreme value up front. That's why I like these kind of events, because you get to spill your guts and just give super amazing value. And then at the end, if they want to work with you, cool. If not, you got to help a bunch of people. You know, that's why I like these kind of things. So is this program for a complete beginner? Yes, complete beginner, and yes, you get all the bonuses. So anybody else? I guess we'll do a last call. Matt, you want to just give another 5 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll give you guys 5 minutes. We'll do a 5 minute. Yeah, 5 minutes. That's good. So, yeah, we're gonna get off here in about 5 minutes. Anybody got any questions? We'll be able to answer those. I'm gonna tell you guys. You guys are in good hands. He is his team. I know his team. Actually, hell, you came down to my event with your team. I know your team. So he's got a good team. I like him. Yeah.
You guys hit it off real well. I remember that.
Yeah, I was going to say, we had a few drinks together. So yeah. I know the team. I mean, it's kind of neat, you know. I mean, they're going to work hard for you. That's, you know, that's part of our culture up there. And, you know, but just let you guys know, you guys are, I mean, seriously, this is a no-brainer. And I'm just going to tell you guys, you know, like, I mean, the big thing is this, and he even said it before. He said it actually on the Facebook Live we did. He goes, you know, it's funny when Matt sends out an email, you know, I don't even look at the sales letter. I just go click and buy, and you know, because he doesn't need to. And I'm gonna tell you guys, here's the one commonality of everybody I know. I asked this to Ryan Dice. I asked this to you know, Russell Brunson. I asked this to everybody in my mastermind. Everybody that I know that makes millions of dollars, you know, they're always first. They like to be first. They like to go first. They like to, you know, like I will funny. It's funny. I remember being at a seminar once, going to the back of the room, waiting for the offer to be made. I'm out there with my credit card already in hand, grabbing it, and actually then Ryan Dice was right next to me. You know, I mean, that was and you know, that was years ago. I mean, and it's funny, you know, it's fun, but it's fun to buy from somebody that actually knows what the hell they're doing and somebody that's made a shit ton of money. Because that's my big thing is I always follow the piles of cash. You know, I don't listen to what's coming out of people's yappers. I don't care. I look at what they're doing, not what they're saying. You know, it's like just like somebody saying, I wish we'd have known that earlier. Well, watch what they're doing. They're sending emails to you, getting you on webinars and selling you social media. Like they didn't use social media to get you in the first place. You know, like, I mean, they used email. You know,
and pretty soon you won't be annoyed by getting emails from people. You'll start appreciating the art. You'll be like, man, oh, that was a good one right there. That got my attention. You start keeping track of it, and then you.
That's funny. I do the same thing.
Yeah, to me, it's awesome. It's like, how many more emails can I get today? I don't know.
Well, that's funny. I did get an email out there. Yeah, I got an email once to help your some kind of wand, and I was like, you know, you probably know where I'm going. I was like, that's so good. I was like, this is like your magic wand or something, and I kind of used the email a little bit. I recrafted it, and everybody like bought the shit out of it. And I was like, holy crap! Yeah. You know, if they'd have known where I found that was in my spam box by some turd, you know, like they're selling me some special thing to make my, you know.
Yeah, you never want to copy verbatim. I've had people send not cease and desist, but just kind of warning emails just years ago. People start taking it really seriously. I remember. Well, Matt actually gives you all his emails and some of his products, so you can't really say you took it or not. But I've modeled some of yours many times. Like I'll. Do you do the same thing, dude? I don't know if you do, if you're like me. Here's a little tip for you guys. I get on everybody's list that I respect and I know makes money. Okay, and I have.
Wait, you said a key point. That you know that makes money. I do the same thing. I get on everybody's list that I know that's making money. Not who says they are, but I know.
And two things happen. You know, good offers that are out there, or they wouldn't be promoting it, right? And then you can go promote it yourself. Usually, there's a way. Two, you get copy ideas like crazy, and it literally lasts for years. So I got from years, like, dude, I got so many emails from you, Basak. I got like, dude, all I got to do is type Basak, and I got like just years of emails from you. I could do Frank Kern. It's like Frank Kern. Boom. It's like, okay, oh, that was a good subject. Let me try that. It's just like a huge Rolodex of just money-making emails everywhere. It's crazy. It's so easy to write emails. Yeah.
That's where I get my test from. I'm always like, let me test what they're doing and see if I can beat them.
Heck yeah. Let's see. That's a good question. Why was your Aweber account shut down? Do they tend to do that often? So in this case, I had this happen twice. One I had at Campaigner. I had over 1 million in one account, subscribers. And I remember specifically I was making about $10,000 to $15,000 a day on ClickBank from this list, okay? Almost completely passively. And this is when I was like 27, 28 years old. And I remember specifically, I'm living life, man. I'm just like, money is just not even a thing to me at this point. I'm just like doing whatever I want, traveling with my family, mainly Florida. We like to go for like 1 to 3 months a year, especially in the winter. And we just kind of just go and just enjoy life and whatever. And here is one mistake I made. I put all my eggs in one basket. I had all my traffic came from one thing. And that's fine if your lists are smaller, you'll be fine, right? As soon as you get bigger lists, you better be putting yourself in different spots, different places, right? Because it doesn't matter how clean you are and how good you are. This is what I found out. I was getting thousands of spam complaints, not because I was a spammer or not because my emails were bad, okay, but because my list was just so big that naturally there's always a percentage of people that will click spam or they forgot they subscribed to you, right? So I was causing a problem for Campaigner, which is another autoresponder, because I was so big, they had to get rid of me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I mean, I will tell you that's a big thing. The cool thing is, see, here's the thing. He's gone through. Like I'll tell you, I could tell you guys, stories. Like, I mean, guys, I'll tell you, like, I've literally made so much money. I've got my freaking merchant accounts blown up. I've made literally frozen.
Yep.
I mean, for days, I had PayPal accounts frozen. I've had my ClickBank account frozen once, but whoop-de-doo, at the end of the day, it's the part of the game. And, I got it all back, like I didn't lose my list and I didn't lose the money. It was just stupid things. But here's the thing. And this is my point is we've been doing this for 20 years. We found all the problems. We've been through it all. We know where all the landmines are so that you don't have to walk through them, right. Like we could tell you there's a landmine right there. Like, just don't step on it. Like, before and that's the other thing is a lot of these new guys that are coming out right now, like, which, there's nobody, like, actually it's interesting because I didn't realize, I knew you've been around for a long time. I didn't know you were around a little longer than me. I mean, same thing with Dice, Ryan, a lot of us older guys, we've been around. We have seen, we have recycled a few times, or maybe you might not have, but we've had our ups and downs. We've got our butt kicked. We've got knocked down. We got back up. We kept on running, and we're doing it again. And that's the person I would rather learn from than somebody that's never had it happen before, because they can't see that, hey, look, hey, you've got, like what you said, you got to diversify it a little bit. You got to put them in different places. But the cool thing is you got them, and once you get them back, then you keep on going again.
So yeah, I forgot to tell you the Campaigner. That was my first big, like, whoa, that just happened. I was at a zoo. I was holding my son, who I think was like 2 at the time, and I was just like, we were watching a gorilla specifically. We were looking at this gorilla, and he literally grabs, not to be gross, but we were like, ew. He literally grabs his freaking dung. I don't know what you want to call it, like poop. It literally just goes. And right when this gorilla does this, I get this phone call. Not to be gross, I know this is disgusting, but I was going, ew, with my son. We're just having a great time, and we're like, yeah, that's gross. I get a phone call, and it's my my main dude I talked to at Campaigner, and he literally, it was no conversation. It was just like, hey, yeah, I'm sorry to let you go, man. You just generate too many spam complaints. No warning or anything. It was a scare. It was like, He was like, we got to let you go, dude. And I'm like, well, why? He's like, well, it's not up to me. I have to let you go. And I'm like, no. And at that time, I didn't know what to do, right? Then I started spending like $32,000 a month on servers. Like I had thousands of IPs. I was trying to get my own servers to work, and I still can to this day can't get my own servers to work.
I'll tell you. Yeah, it's funny because I was just telling somebody, just don't play that game. It's a pain in the ass.
It's the worst thing I ever did. PMTAs, all the switch domains,
SKF, and freaking.
Oh, dude, it's so horrible. It's so horrible. So there's so many autoresponders out there that will love you as long as you keep your list clean. And, you know, obviously nobody likes income claims and making tons of money. Like we're at a time in, you know, BizOp, that I could say is kind of like dying, at least the scammy side of BizOp, which is great. Like that doesn't need to be here anyways. Like internet marketing training is more on the rise, and you know, like the BizOp-y stuff, the scammy stuff, like it's getting shut down, which is good. It needs to be going away anyways. I don't know where I was really going with that, but you can make a lot of money. There's a lot of initiatives to make a lot of money. And think about it like this, guys. I have people begging me. Here's the thing. Once you learn how to generate leads for real, like in lists, you are one of the most needed, most valuable people on the planet. Because every single business needs you, right? Every single business wants to work with you. I have construction workers and people that like this one. I have to turn them down. There's just too many things. Like for one, I do this one with this hail damage, right? And I just have my team. Every time there's a big storm in that area, I literally just target people on Facebook with that storm. Like I'm not teaching you Facebook and stuff, but I'm just saying it's not hard once you understand the principles of this. So I'll generate a lead, and I get $100 every single time they get a lead, right? And it's very easy, like such passive income. Once you learn how to build lists, literally you could do it in any niche, and you can make money in any niche. And the first 4 lists you build might not be the greatest. Like you might you might sort of make money. You're going to make some money. You might just sort of make money. You might do great. You might be having to go through that learning curve to like learn. But the faster you do it, like I was talking yesterday on the Facebook Live, the faster you could fail forward. That's what I call, you know, just running the roadblocks and learning from it, and running the roadblocks and learning from it, and just going as fast as possible. You got to understand, me and Matt, whenever we take on a new venture, there's going to be like 50 things that tell us we should stop, right? And we have to run as fast as possible through those 50 things and just hurdle over them and just break through them as fast as possible. I got this sign too. I got this sign. I got signs everywhere. See, I don't just talk. I have to have these things. Move fast and break things, right?
I love it.
I have to see that everywhere too, just so I know. Like, why is my income slowing down? Oh, I'm not moving fast. I'm not breaking through those things. I'm not getting uncomfortable enough. Like, guys, I remember, gosh, after that campaigner thing, I went so far in the hole. Like, everybody else said, oh, file bankruptcy. I'm proud to say I've never filed bankruptcy. I've taken out loans and stuff, but I would take out a loan. And again, I'm not saying you guys do this by any means, but I've taken out loans where it would make most people just fall over and croak, like to get myself back, because I know what works. As long as I'm moving fast, breaking things, and sticking with the fundamentals, building big lists and selling stuff and continually buying stuff, I always make it out the other end every single time. As soon as I get lazy and stop getting traffic and stop looking for offers and stop emailing, my income just drops. And then sometimes it's really hard to get out of. Like, you just got to remember to do that. It's very simple, you know? So I'm super excited to have all you new guys with me, guys and gals with me. Let me see. How can I check if my application went okay? I don't get any confirmation. Yeah, Harry, we're going to be sending you, as long as it said it went through, you're fine. There was a little technical issue. What's up, David Miller? He's in. That's awesome. Harry is in. That's awesome. Can I use some of the PLR bonus software I obtained from Matt as a gift to clean my list? If it's PLR, I think, as long as it's like giveaway stuff, yeah, you could always do them.
They can.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. For your emails, you use long or short copy. So that's a good question, actually. If you're branding, I like to do like medium, sometimes longer copy, right? If you're branded and people like you and they actually want to read your stuff, If you're an email marketing agency, I prefer really short and to the point, like get them to click. I look at email as just a form of communication to get them to a sales page that does the selling for you. Now, like for instance, like if they don't know who you are and you're trying to sell them in the email, they're not going to care about what you're talking about. They don't know who you are, right? And they click the link and then go over to a page that's selling. What I do is I teach people curiosity type subject lines and emails, and then try to get at least a mini like pre-frame talking about like this system could change your life or whatever. So now they're like with intentions when they click when I say yes, but when they click the link, they're already thinking, oh, whatever this is a system that could change my life. Cool. My mission on a email marketing agency type list where you're not branding at the start, you brand later, in my opinion, unless you really know what you're doing and have money, is get them over to the sales page and have the sales page sell them. That's what it's there for. So these sales videos they've been most of the time split tested, especially if they're top earnings per click offers of the network. A lot of times, most of the time, they tested like 10 different videos, 10 different headlines, 20 different headlines, whatever. I used to do multivariant testing or test like 1,000 things at once. It's crazy. But they've tested like everything, even button color, background color. You wouldn't even believe it, like how much things they test to make sure that things convert. So your mission is just get them over to that sales page. Remember the grocery store line. They didn't expect to go buy that magazine or that candy bar, but they did, right? 99% of the time, they're going to click a link in your email, and if you're not branded, they're going to forget how they even got to that dang video. They just get so involved in that sales video, they forgot how they even got there, right? So I teach short emails. If you're building an email marketing agency, just get them over to the offer. If you're branding later on, most people don't want to brand. Like most people just don't even want to. From what I found, the majority, there's only a certain percentage that actually want to get a name out there and build stuff and train people and do that kind of stuff. The most people just want to make money and say they have an online business, and that's cool. So let's see, bonus buys. I do. I do bonuses here and there, especially if it's somebody I'm trying to really help or even build a relationship with. Like if they're launching something, and I have to get then I might do a bonus, but most of the time I don't, unless I'm really trying, because I don't really care about the prizes, to be honest with you. Like most of the time, like top prizes on a launch is like $3,000 to $5,000. It's like, that's cool, you know. And I want you guys to get to that point where it's not like, ooh, that's not that exciting. That's not why I'm pushing somebody. Usually it's because I believe in the product, number one, I believe in the person, number two, and I'm trying to help build a relationship. But that's also like growing, that's your branding. That's in the branding category. So you can try giving them bonuses to buy with a cold traffic, but you know. Got anything on that, Matt?
It's funny. I actually don't ever give them out. So I just know. I mean, because the thing is, like, I'm promoting things just like you were talking about with everybody there. You know, when you find things that are actually converting, it's this is the job of the page that you're sending to has already been proven to do it. So I shouldn't need to push it over the top to make it happen. Now, I can't recall. Like, there's probably been twice in my life. Twice in my life I've ever done it, because here for me, I don't want to train them that I'm going to do it every single time. Right. That's a big thing. Is I don't want them to expect it every time I do it. They got to get it, because it's not going to happen. So, right. But there are that time. Well, like granted, if it was, I had an opportunity to win something that I really cared about and I really wanted to win it, then I'm going to pull some punches. Whatever punch I could freaking pull to be able to make it happen. To get that thing I actually desire. But it's funny, like you, because I understand opportunity costs. Every day I don't mail is another day I don't make money. And I get that, but I also understand my numbers, and I know that, if that offer is dropping and it's not if I already mailed my list 10 times about it and the numbers aren't there, and I have to push a couple more times and I just equal it out looking at my numbers, because I do look, it's a math game, right. And hey, that $3,000 prize is not worth another push, because I'm going to lose that much money. It's going to even out, or not. It's going to be less than what I could have made if I mailed something else.
Right. Yeah, the prize money just doesn't do it for me anymore, but we also do a lot of volume now. So it's like, that's a lot more effort. Like, it's maybe if it was like a $20,000 prize, maybe I'd like push it a little harder. But regardless, yeah, I agree with Matt there. I mean, you could try it. It wouldn't hurt to try. Like if you had like some PLRs and you wanted to try it, but everything's worth testing. And everybody does things differently. So you might figure out something that I don't know. I don't claim to know everything. One thing I definitely don't claim to know is everything. I love this industry because there's always a new thing you could do. Like there's a new, you could be in any niche you want. Like if you're bored of the current niche you're in, go do a different niche. If you want to learn a different way of building your list, you could always do that, right? It's exciting to me. I've been doing this for so long now, and it's still not boring because there's so many different elements you could learn. I love learning because like we were talking about earlier, like I love buying stuff. So when I buy something, I buy $1,000 courses all the time. I buy mentoring all the time. I need to get in some masterminds, Matt, just to be around more people. But got to get out of Ohio. But I all I'm looking for in a course or some kind of training is like if I could learn one thing out of that course, you better believe I'm going to fully utilize that one thing that I learned out of it. Like most of the time, it's going to be like 99% fluff or stuff that I know or stuff that, whatever. But I'm looking for that one thing that I can execute immediately. And then what I think I'm really gifted at, and you can be too, it's just a decision, is actually executing fast.
On that one thing, yeah.
And hard.
That's interesting you say that because I do the same thing. I get same thing. I sit there and it's funny. There was like, what are you doing in the room? I'm like, because I'm looking for that one thing. If I can get that one thing, I can, I know for me, because I am fast, I go up to my room and I start doing it, especially at events. Like I'm actually flying out to LA here tomorrow. Right. I'm flying out to, actually, my wife's texting me over my Portugal tickets because I'm flying out to Portugal for an event, and she's just like, but I mean, I say that because I'm going for that one thing. Who's that one person or that one thing? Like, who can I meet? Who can I do something for that I can build a relationship that I can make tons more money with? Or also, because I can send traffic to do that. Like, I mean, our relationship just strengthened just because of this,
Right.
Like,
awesome.
We just spent 2 hours.
I was supposed to go to that Portugal event too, by the way, and speak.
Oh, cool.
That was one of the things that I got asked to do, and I'm like, I'm fine here. Is it the same guy doing the one in Dublin?
Yeah.
I might do that one because that one, I've never been to Ireland, so that'd be cool. So, all right, guys. I know, dude,
it's past 5 minutes. There's still a lot of people on. I'm just going to tell you guys, if you're still on, you guys see it in front of you. The link's down there below. I will tell you guys to go there right now and to grab it. I'm going to, just tell you guys it's that, it's kind of D-Day in a sense, or D moment, like decision time. Not saying for that, whatever it was meant for it be, but it's really decision time. Go there, grab it. We're going to be jumping off right now. I'll tell you guys, if those of you get it, you make a wise decision to get it. You couldn't be put in better hands, especially with somebody that knows what the freak they're doing and has been through it and made shit ton of money. And those are the people I like to learn from, and those people I like to bring close to me, like I just brought him close to you.
Yeah, I'm glad. Thank you so much again, Matt, for all this. Guys, go to biglistboss.com/Matt. I know we're going to end this right now, but thank you guys so much. It has been almost 3 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Since we started. I thought this was going to be like a little, like maybe hour 20-minute call, but that never happens. Like, especially if I'm talking about email marketing, I literally talk all day. It's crazy.
Me too.
But thank you guys so much. Whether you join or not, you guys are rock stars. I mean, you guys have stayed here for this long. If there's anybody else on the fence, jump off that fence. Take a leap of faith. I mean, time is ticking no matter what, right? You before you know it, it's Christmas. Well, Thanksgiving is just going to fly by. Then it's going to be Christmas. Then it's going to be summer next year, and then it just repeats over and over again. Before you know it, you don't want to be that person that wishes you would have done something, right? This has worked consistently for 20 plus years for both of us. Every single year, this is all we do, is build email marketing lists and sell stuff. You guys could do the same thing. There's no secret here. It's just build big lists and sell stuff. That's it. So, guys, I want you to take a leap of faith. If you're on the fence, this is my permission right now. I'm giving you permission. Jump off that fence. You won't get hurt. Go to biglistboss.com, biglistboss.com/Matt. We'll get you in. And I know there was a little technical issue. Well, I'll make sure that everybody gets their login here shortly. I'm going to be making videos and handling different sports stuff all night, I'm sure, which is part of the game. That's why you got to do the OPO, other people's offers. You don't have to deal with that stuff, but it's worth it in the end. It's worth it in the end. That's all I got to say. So you have to purchase tonight until 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 3 a.m. Eastern Time, which is 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
12 a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think I said it right the first time. I don't know. I'm starting to get loony, so probably need to eat something. But thanks again, Matt, dude. Hey, it's been an honor, bro. Thank you so much for bringing me on in front of your awesome people, and just being able to do a webinar with you is definitely an honor for me. Just watching you over the years and being able to do this with you is pretty freaking cool to me. So appreciate you, Matt. Appreciate everybody on here. You guys are awesome, and welcome all new members.
And go grab it now. Well, you guys are awesome. I appreciate all of you guys. Thanks, Bob, and thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate it.
All right, God bless. Take care.
Later.
Peace.